No, I'm done. Don't mute me.
I don't believe you. Excuse me.
Oh, so you did unmute me. Thanks.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go.
Yeah.
Actually, wait a minute. I don't want to put this on.
Don't take that for granted.
Bitch.
Don't take that for granted. Hey, Graham started it, okay?
Don't take that for granted.
More like gram it. Haha.
Hey,
What?
Cole, I choose you.
Alright, sorry
Can I
guys.
turn off your video? I can.
I was trying to
No
make sure I have my
way!
voices
What the
together.
fuck?
Okay, so when Harry gets back, we'll start.
What the fuck?
I bet we will.
We're going to 10:15.
Cole,
You're going to 10:15.
Yeah.
turn on my fucking video.
Your mom's gonna go till 10:15.
Why?
My bowel
Because-
side.
Why?
All right,
Fucking
fine. It's back on. You have
destroyed.
one chance.
Is it all because I showed my Pokeball?
Yes. And then you
I
said
wanna
I
see your
choose you.
Oh, why? You don't
That's what
love
I'm
me,
saying.
Cole?
Why'd you do that?
John, should I
Because I love you.
prepare
Cole,
to be
obviously.
assistant musician?
What the fuck?
Assistant musician? No, the roll 20 is fine.
Alright, sweet. Oh, right, it was just because of
There were-
lag last time, right?
It was because of roll 20 last time. Yeah, roll 20 was just lagging a fuck ton. I couldn't do anything, and I couldn't even play my own music, man.
Yep.
It's actually kind of tragic. Because I actually gathered a bunch of Necromancer music for that fight, and then I couldn't fucking use it.
Oh, that is
Pain.
tragic, actually.
Yeah.
I want to see if I can get my roommates to stream this on the TV downstairs.
Stream the D&D.
Well, the stream
stuff.
is live.
Yeah. On YouTube, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good
Cool.
evening. It is I, Terret Man. I'm gonna
I'm
read
sure
my
it is.
I'm gonna read my session
Sure
summaries
is
in
Terret.
NPC voices. I'll start with the Terret Man for this one.
Oh God.
Last
No, stop.
we left off
Mm-hmm.
the party
All right, guys. I'm gonna go pick up some more food.
Yeah, I'll be back in 30
Saw.
minutes.
I'm just killing time before Harry gets here.
Man, if only I could eat food like the rest of y'all.
Dude,
Why
I don't
can't
have
you
any
eat food?
food.
I'm dying.
Oh.
I have like an entire thing of Polish sausage, like one of the curvy sausage things in the fridge, and I just want to heat that shit up and just guzzle that wiener. Wiener. Mmm.
I know Graham's a fan of guzzling wieners.
True.
Dude, you know I gotta glaze the glizzy.
Mm.
Glizzy. Glizzy.
Wow,
they have it. They have it.
Glizzy.
Oh my god, they have it! Canned bread!
Canned bread. Why don't we take Bikini Bottom and push it somewhere else?
You know,
Where's the leak, ma'am?
I need roll 20.
Where's
Where's the lake?
ma'am?
So yeah, if you guys will notice, at this point, I know I've told most of you by this point,
Come on.
but your inventory sheets should have been updated.
What?
And a lot of your items, I updated descriptions
violated me.
for stuff that was ambiguous before, and then if in your-
Descriptions. What do you mean descriptions?
descriptions of
For
just
items.
items in general, like if you have a potion, I usually added a description below that potion. So if you click the eye on the right side of any inventory item, you can see a further description. So like,
I never knew that.
yeah, well they added that like last couple months or something. So
What are you talking about?
like for instance, Alden, you didn't have your folding boat in your inventory, so
This
I thought
fucking
okay, I swear I did, but thank you.
Well, you did.
you also
John,
I don't
this fucking
somehow the the turret thing.
I love it.
So somehow, Cole, your Find Familiar scroll got like deleted. I remember you bought one at the beginning of the campaign when you went to Marlov's, so I added that back in there as well.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Van stole it. No, I'm kidding.
I bet you did steal shit though.
Nope. I never stole from you guys. Never stole from your inventories.
Ha 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 ha.
You stole my
I have
heart.
some- I have some interesting things I
Ha,
can probably
mm.
give to other people.
I got
I'm
a
sure you
fat
do.
wiener.
If you have stuff that you don't think your character will use, I'm sure someone will buy it for a gold amount.
Yeah,
or
I think
trade.
you removed one of my
One
magical
gold.
items.
One
Take
gold.
I think you removed one of my magical items, John.
Yeah, I
What-
don't need any gold.
What are you
right
talking
now,
about,
so-
Parker?
I think
Wait,
I
yeah,
had like
you
a
removed one of
arrow
mine, too.
Darkness.
I did.
I had the arrow of darkness, I think, and now it's gone.
Oh,
And I
gave-
definitely never used it.
so everyone had the arrow of darkness. I don't know if
I
you
had
guys
it,
split it,
yeah.
but I had
Was only
No,
one
those are-
po-
Those are
one
only
person
those
supposed
are
to
only
have it?
Vance's. I'm pretty sure.
those
Okay.
were
You got them
there's
too.
only 10 arrows of darkness. So
Okay.
you
And
guys
you
were
wouldn't-
splitting that up between 3 each of you or something like that, or 2 everybody.
I didn't give
or-
anybody any of them.
Krell has all the arrows then
Why did she have all the arrows of darkness? They weren't.
because she looted your body.
Oh right.
Sheesh.
I thought it wasn't one of. Because remember, not all the items got like some of them burnt up and shit.
Yeah. I know.
Oh, I didn't know that book gave me things.
Now you do. John,
Oh,
do I
you're
not know
welcome.
what the ring that I got last session does?
You do not know.
Also, by the way, John, it's really funny that those that you said those potions were wrong because, well, for starters, it has every single potion in the description, but also I dragged them directly from the compendium.
Well, the compendium it said for the greater healing it said 2d4 plus 4, but that was wrong. Or
Yeah, I
2d4
know. I
plus
just
2,
I
like a
find
healing
it funny the
potion.
compendium is wrong.
Yeah. Also, Cannon, one of the things that didn't burn up was the arrows of darkness, so you guys
Yeah.
still have those.
Because they were metal, so yep.
Yeah, so I gave them to Laura, I think. He had the bag of holding. If you guys want to settle that in character, or if you guys actually had split them up.
Give me the loot.
I was gonna turn them into daylight arrows.
Fuck, we need more daylight.
It
Hell
creates
yeah.
unnatural daylight.
Yeah, what's up?
The book isn't attuned to me, is it?
The book is not attuned. Okay, so you guys have been traveling with the objects long enough. If you want to attune to something, starting right at this moment, you can.
Oh,
But-
well then I would like to.
Okay.
What would that do? Like, what would I have to do for that?
You're just attuned to it. You can be attuned to a maximum of 3 items at a time. So just keep that in mind. So we're starting to hit that point.
I don't know if the. Okay, I have 2 then.
Yo, who wants the chain shirt of for post?
I can't hear
The
Matt.
chain shirt.
Crickets,
of the
crickets.
Crickets.
I don't know what AC
Lord-
chain shirt gives.
I can tell you.
Isn't chain shirt worse than chain mail?
Isn't that one like 13 plus
Has-
6?
Yes, it is.
Has
It's
3
medium
charges
armor.
On the armor.
Does
Can
anyone
you
here use
size
medium
3
armor?
would-
Lore.
No, he uses heavy.
Use chain mail.
Oh, hey, John, real quick. The Falconer's
Oh.
glove.
Yeah.
How long does that like the creature last?
So how I would imagine it is that you can send it to a destination, and it would be able to make a repeat journey. So it pretty much can finish out a task,
Okay.
however
It
long the
makes,
task
a
may be.
it makes a round trip journey.
It makes a round trip journey, correct?
I'm probably gonna sell this chain shirt.
It's
I
pretty
don't think
good.
anyone's gonna use it. I
It
mean-
is a pretty good magical
It's
item.
really good, actually.
Wait, what does it do?
You can basically use a minor shield spell 3 times per day.
Minor shield.
As a reaction, you,
like
can
a plus
add 2
3
to your,
AC as
to
a
your AC.
reaction. Or is it
I
2?
can't,
Okay,
I
it's
can't,
2.
I can't wear it. It would be completely useless on me. So,
I
who
mean,
can wear a chain shirt and who wants it?
I cannot.
Antonio
Wait,
has medium armor, I think.
I can use medium armor.
Grykoth can? The druid?
Druids can't
What?
use
That
metal
sounds-
armor.
They can't use metal armor.
They can or can't?
No, they
Can't.
cannot. They at least can't use metal shields. I know that. They often refuse to use metal armor, though.
Oh, well, I mean, if there's no... I mean, I actually don't
will
know.
not be taking it.
It's either 16 AC at all times or 17 AC 3 times. So
It has the added benefit, I think, the shield of repost, of you get to use that on an ally within 10 feet if you use your action to do that, I think is also
Yeah, you
It
can use it
says
as a
within
protection.
5 feet.
within 5 feet, so you have to be standing next to them. But that's where the benefits come in. Counterplay and whatnot.
Right.
Hey John, move this to Antonio's inventory.
What's up?
I'm just gonna say I give it to Antonio at some point. And,
The
know,
chain
he
shirt?
seems-
The repost?
Yeah.
That's funny.
When
Okay,
it was
repose.
when it was burned. Oh,
Metal-
Antonio. Right.
Fires don't burn
Antonio.
steel
Not
chains.
Just put it in
Fires
Vance's
don't melt steel
inventory.
chains. Oh my god.
All right, so fuck, Parker's not here. God damn it, he's pooping.
I'm here.
Oh, you're
Still
here? Okay.
We were
Alright.
all here for like 10 minutes and nothing happened, so I left.
Sorry,
to go
I was doing the
unload
magical items. We started at 7:50. Last we left off, the party saw the initial attack of the necromancer and his army.
Mhm.
Oh no.
You saw the necromancer, Varro, crash through the warden's office, and Antonio and Alden teleported into action. Unfortunately, they were unsuccessful in saving the warden or stopping the necromancer from getting the crystal of obliteration.
You suck.
Drykoth and Dracul, Krell, and Lore went into the basement to retrieve Project Individuality from his cell. They noticed that Ironclaw, leader of the Ashnecks, has disappeared from his cell. The group took Project
Sure, that won't come up
Individuality
again.
and left. After Varro fled, the party reconvened and fought the Finger of Despair. After his defeat, the party fled before more undead could attack, taking some magical items with them, notably the Ring of the Nine Hells and the Eye of the World Serpent.
I just read the description you put in there. Fuck you.
The party fled outside where they fought waves of undead and helped push back the undead from the temple. We ended the session at the end of a point of chaos. So,
We went to
if I
the end?
remember specifically, if we were to drag out,
Parker. Hey, what's
What?
your mic sensitivity at?
Is it too high?
It's a little high.
Let me turn that down.
I want to hear everything that's going on in Parker's room. Thank you.
It should be good now. I was just fiddling with some medicine packet. So
Oh,
Excuse me.
those medicine packets will get you.
they will.
Oh yeah.
If I could just open this now.
Oh, I was gonna say there's no music, but you just put it on.
yep. Okay.
Turn the music down.
So you guys had defeated many of the undead. The rest of them fleeing from the temple. What are you guys doing? I guess I'll ask that.
So, the places besides here, like the other places that were under siege, the other two bridges.
Yeah.
Can I walk out to the edge and like just see how the other places are doing now?
Yeah. Make a perception check.
But it's right there. Okay, sure.
It's a big temple.
Yeah, but it's dark, okay? You're a human, maybe?
My cleric class gives me dark vision.
Okay,
Well,
sure it
dark
does,
boy.
buddy.
It does actually.
I'm joking, Big.
I'm fucking joking.
Okay, yeah,
Ever
sure.
hear of
You
a
are
show?
good.
Imagine
Plus
not
nine.
having
Welcome
dark
to
vision.
literal D&D.
15.
I won't make that mistake.
Antonio, this is your home. And you've never seen it in the destruction that is unfolded before you. Flames green litter many rooftops. While you see the undead retreating outside of the front gate from which they entered, damn it. you can't help but feel somber from seeing this destruction. It looks like you've won, but there was definitely a cost.
I need to
Trash.
kill the second in command. Where is he? No, I'm kidding.
Uh,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
okay.
Your fucking face, dude.
All right.
No. I'll go back to the rest of the group and I'll say, but the siege is over, right? And they pulled out.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I'll go
they
back to
pulled
the
out.
group and I'll say, it seems we do not need to escape right away. I want to go around the temple, see if there's people I can help heal.
A noble cause.
Well,
Alright.
after everything we have been through, I think some of us might want to leave this place. No offense.
Ah. See.
But no, please continue.
How
Let's go
long
with
will
the things you love.
I
and all
passed
that.
the trials. I am ready to move on.
how long were you planning on staying around?
Only a couple more hours. We have places to be, yes?
Yes, this is amenable.
Grykoth, Alden, like the little group of whoever is in a group at this point talking. You see the green dragonborn that you've seen earlier
This is much
Shame on me.
approach you. As he's walking forward, before he begins speaking, he gives a little gesture of a bow, raising his staff lower and then picking his head back up. The great dragon thanks you.
Ah,
You're welcome, great dragon.
what are you? No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
We got a
Not
lot
me.
of those flying
Sorry, I
around
did
here.
not see you there. Can you expand his picture for a second, John?
Is this one
Yeah,
of
sure.
Valmorum's drones?
this is one of Valmorum's superiors.
Oh.
Shit!
One of Valmorum's drones.
Okay, Valmorum
This,
is
this
the
dude looks
drone.
valid. Shit!
Respectfully.
This
Respectfully.
dude busting respectfully.
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 Does he look like he made it out of the scuffle? Pretty.
Look at the drip, though.
pretty unscathed.
Look at the
Shamash,
shoes,
the
look at
Green Dragonborn?
chains.
The green dragonborn, Jamash.
Yeah,
yes.
he looks very much unscathed.
Jesus God.
Okay.
And who do I have the pleasure of making the acquaintance?
I am Arch Divine Dragon
Psych
Shamash.
out wide.
Quite the title. It as big as your cock.
Is that what you say?
No, God, no.
I heard
Sorry.
dragonborns have large cocks.
I heard dragonborns have large coke can dicks.
You gotta pop them.
One of these
Titles
times
are
you'll
but
actually say that.
Titles are but names.
Okay.
The real victory is defeating these accursed undead.
What the fuck just happened to your mic?
What happened? Yeah, what happened?
Robo bitch.
Robo bitch.
Okay, what's up?
There we go.
Okay, so
It was defeating these accursed undead.
And
Yes,
seems to have
yeah.
done quite the job of it.
Hey, for a
I'm
cost.
sure it would have been much more difficult if you were to not help.
Well,
Thank
of
you.
course we are.
Antonio says,
Oh, great.
I do not think this was much of a victory.
Well, most of us are standing, are we not?
You deem living as victory?
Against someone as powerful as that necromancer? The fate's worse than death.
That
Yes.
reminds me.
Mostly
Rogar!
being repurposed after.
And
I am
the
pleasantly
Black Dragonborn
aware.
turns
Pleasantly.
and faces Shamash,
Unpleasantly.
and he says,
How many times has Torin died now?
The fuck? Who?
Who's Torin?
he's facing the Black Dragonborn over here.
She cute.
Yeah, you know,
All right.
pretty cute.
Ooh.
Um,
Oh,
Hey.
see face.
Sheesh.
Sheesh.
Oh, he's got the drip.
I'm gonna say that every time you pull up a character.
Sheesh.
Once in the Whispering Sands.
Are these lizard folk or dragonborn?
He's a dragonborn.
Okay.
Lizard folk.
Same thing.
Respectfully.
Tomato, tomato.
Then I will be able to bring him back one more time.
Bring who back?
Torin, the currently deceased fellow.
Where is Torin?
I'll do
He
you one
was
better. Who is
the
Torin?
fourth dragonborn you saw fighting earlier.
Why is Torin?
Oh, that guy.
I'll do
Mhm.
you one better.
All right. I'll learn their names.
She looks kind of old.
Man, you keep saying all
Alright.
these
No,
names.
he looks like the
forced
goat from
my
Hoodwink.
hand.
Kind of cringe.
He does.
Is that a
He's the goat from Hoodwinked. I swear.
Is he doing it to us right now?
He's
Shamish.
doing it to us.
Hrogar.
Rogar.
Is that a motherfucking Game of Thrones reference?
No. Not on purpose, actually.
Wait a minute.
Rogar? Who's Rogar in Game of Thrones?
I thought it
Yo,
was
mama.
named one of the dragons.
One of the dragons.
Mama.
Is that? No.
It's
Right?
Pimbus.
What are
Let's
the names
look
of
it
the
up.
dragons? It's close to Rhaegar, anyways.
I know that it's
Whatever.
Drogon. That's the only one I know. Because that's easy.
Drogon the dragon.
Yeah. Um,
Respectfully.
dragons' names.
It's good he only died
Drogon,
once.
Rhaegal, and Viserion.
Damn.
My homie.
If he were to come back again, there would be much corruption. He gets one more.
Seem to be quite a bit of necromancy flying around these parts.
Yes,
As if
it
the
seems
human
that it's not
soul
bad.
is worth little in these parts if he can just be returned to his former state.
I'll
It
dim my
seems as though
light.
this would be not your first brush with the necromancy.
It is funny you mentioned that. What is your name?
Which one are you talking to?
He's talking to you, Dracool.
I'm Dracul.
Mm.
Mhm.
There are not many like me that can raise ones who have fallen. And the ones that have come back are not the same. This place corrupts them, their sorrows.
Do you know anything about this necromancer who landed the attack?
I unfortunately do not. Me and my companions were traveling northward and just supposed to assess the necromancer's strength. But obviously something must be done.
On that
What
we
brings
can
you all
agree.
northward?
I look over at Antonio.
Say, well now, if nothing else, seems I have business with this necromancer.
Welcome to the club.
Your business is past tense.
We have encountered him once before.
I do not believe the necromancer remains in the past, as today is evident well enough, Antonio.
He has only grown stronger.
I can only presume this is not the worst of it. I want to look to Shamash. Did Valmorum not bring word of this necromancer? Did you have to come verify it for yourself with your own eyes?
Well, he did mention there was a necromancer. And he did mention that he was formidable. But we were not assigned to fight him directly. We were supposed to do something of much more importance. There is a rumor that to the north there lies a temple. A temple that can tell us why we are here,
Is that a
why we are
in
all
the
underground. What'd you say, Alden?
I was just saying, is that a we in the general sense, or a we as in you and your people?
We in the general sense.
Then it count me interested.
You're a man of faith, are you not? I'm talking to Shamash.
I worship the great dragon, yes.
Bahamut, Bahamut,
What's
Bahamut.
so great about him?
But
What's so great about him?
He's fucking the biggest nuts in the Dragon
big.
Kingdom.
Do you not, does he not provide you with such answers? As
no,
to why we are all in...
the gods have been ever so silent down here in the dark. Ever since we've been down here. Several hundred years ago.
So you're also from the surface.
My people used to tell tales of a place even beyond the surface. I'd be fascinated to learn more about the Great Void.
Your God has not spoken to you in centuries.
You think your god is so cool?
To my knowledge,
Mine's pretty
no god
alright.
has spoken to anyone down here in centuries.
Certainly feels that way.
I'm just gonna kind of look away, like not make eye contact.
Respectfully.
Antonio's
Lore
like,
seems to retain this. Yeah.
Okay.
Agma's busting
your ability is not
respectfully.
proof enough of
Respectfully.
our ability is not proof enough of our worship. They did not come
Yet the
from
gods
nowhere.
still stay silent. And we sit waiting in the dark.
But they have
Waiting for what?
if they had
Exactly.
lost hope of us, then we would not have our abilities.
If you have faith only when you are bestowed with miracles, then you are not truly faithful.
What do you know about religion?
Yes, Mr. Crow, I've always thought that you're a man of the books, but we've never actually bridged this subject.
I'm not so much
More
a
like a man
religious
of the
man.
whip, am I? Sorry.
Not so much-
Wow.
Do not talk to me about heresy such as non-believing. I have held my belief my entire life, as my father did before him, and his father before him.
Like
We
my
have
father
fought the
before
dark down here for hundreds of years.
I was quietly commending it. I'm unsure if I would even be able to stand such test of time. But
It is a fleeting profession.
Antonio looks around at the entire temple.
have you ever tried to make a pilgrimage back to the surface? If that is the case.
What is the surface? I'm kidding.
God
Yo,
damn
mama.
it.
I see the lies have affected you too as well, and so goes on the curse.
What? The lie?
If I've been lied to, I'm not aware of it.
We are trapped down here, Paladin. Forever.
You believe that?
Rylock believes that we've been down here only 50 years. I have seen them for centuries.
Interesting. The main city thinks that they've been there for 50 years only. The fuck? What's that mean?
Wait a minute.
This is,
How advanced
this
not know
is
what the
what
surface
the-
is? I thought
Well,
people
no,
told them.
it's he's saying
your
there's a
face is frozen.
contradiction.
Oh fuck! I'll try and fix it.
Like the main capital thinks they've been here for a certain time period, whereas everyone, or at least this guy, seems to think that you've been there longer.
Well, no, it doesn't. It doesn't make sense because when I was creating Vans, like John, you told me that in Rylock, people like don't even learn about the surface.
Correct.
Right, that makes sense still.
Wait, but no, because he said in Rylock they think they've only been down here for 50 years.
Yes.
The Empire, not just Rylock. It's kind of sorry. So like the whole Empire, you know that the further out from Rylock was a more held belief of the surface and more talked about, but it's just that the surface isn't talked about much in Rylock.
Oh, okay. Sure.
You've definitely heard people talking about it.
Yeah, and there's no way Antonio hasn't heard. It's part of the worship, so.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is not too bad down here. We have turrets.
True.
I encourage you to if your faith cannot bring your god to contact you, perhaps it can aid you in another way. Perhaps it can lead us all back home. I have to believe that there is a way back home. That's
There might be,
thinking
which is-
otherwise is strictly unacceptable.
which is why we are heading north to the temple.
So you haven't given up then?
No,
Good.
Good.
there is a
Goat.
temple to the north of here. Ancient as time. Sit to tell
A
about
temple.
why we are down here.
A temple to the north of this temple.
Temples around here, I guess.
Very good.
See.
Good to know.
Should we expect another one north of that?
We must travel to the west of Westgate.
What's west of Westeros?
Westeros.
Westeros.
So, if I may ask you, since you are dedicated to this necromancer, we see that he is now a problem as well.
Hmm.
Let me ask you, if you would be willing to work with us, and if so, would you rather go to the temple in our stead? Or would you rather take care of your dark mage here? Neither can be left alone.
He means the necromancer, right?
Yeah, he means the
I
necromancer.
believe so.
I,
So he's basically giving you guys an option if you guys want to go northward to the temple, and will they take care of the necromancer, or if you guys want to take care of the necromancer and they
Out
keep
of
going
character, I don't think either of us would be able to take them by
Yeah.
ourselves.
Correct.
Agreed.
I believe a path.
Let him
to the
try.
sur-
we should give.
I
No, no,
believe
wait.
a potential path to the surface.
Short rest.
Is of the utmost priority.
You keep talking about this surface.
It is a brighter world, Antonio.
How bright.
I'll turn on my light again.
Flashbang. All you hear is like the ear ringing sound, even though there's no explosion.
I say, if I am,
You're finally awake.
Hey,
Cue
I'll
the
like
holy
I'll
hand
like
grenade
I'll
sound
like
effect.
raise my
Yeah.
finger to make it lighter, and then I'll bring it back to dim.
Very nice. However, if I am not mistaken,
What meme?
this necromancer is quite dangerous. Would it not be more better if we could all
Well,
fight
better
him
to some
together?
extent.
If we joined forces to
I-
take them down?
I do not feel either of our groups fares much of a chance against
I
this
disagree.
Yes,
necromancer.
I turn
think-
to the Dragonborn. I do not think you should pursue the task of uh, disposing of the necromancer on your own, even as formidable as your force may be. As you can see, is quite the reservoir of fodder to pull from. I do not think it should be left up to any one group. He seems to have a vendetta against Black Flame, and I have no stake in this particular. Seems to be a personal gripe.
I have a
I-
feeling
I-
we will encounter the necromancer one way or another, regardless of which path we choose.
I mean,
Are
It just
you-
depends
think
on
about
how
it.
much help
Today
we
he
have.
he fought us
I would-
on catching us off guard, and we were still able to make a dent in his constitution. If we fight him
myself
unfairly
would-
and with more help, I gesture to the Dragonborns, then perhaps we have a chance.
I should like to grow much stronger before I face him again. This was only a hit and run.
Yes, I do not believe we would survive much longer in a face-to-face confrontation when he,
We cannot dedicate.
especially after he has gained the power that he has.
We cannot dedicate time, both of us, to one. Do not tell anyone this. The divine dragons have disappeared.
I don't know what that means.
According to you, haven't
God's
History
dead.
check.
yeah, I don't know what divine dragons are. Could I make a religion check
History
if that's a religion topic?
Sure.
We did learn this before, but it was like briefly, and I don't remember
Wait
what
a
it is.
minute.
I actually might have a note for this.
Can I do religion or history, John?
Dies ire.
Not bad.
Oh!
Oh, damn. I'll
He's
just go
hogging
with
out.
then, fuck.
Sheesh!
Okay.
That was good too,
Lord
though.
Religious Syciel. Okay. Lore and Krell. You
Crow
would
remembers some stuff, but
you would in passing, you know, the Dragonborn have certain ranks. There's Captain, which was Valmorm originally, and then he was promoted to Prince. Prince then goes to King. King goes to Archdivine. Archdivine goes to
right,
Divine Dragonborn. So Divine Dragonborn is the highest ranking Dragonborn of the Dragon Knights, and he just made a statement that says they disappeared.
uh,
Okay.
the leadership.
Leadership is gone.
That is a big oof.
And you do not, do you follow, how do I phrase this? Are you under command? Are you not under command of Lord Blackflame? Seems as though the Church of Amonator had fallen under such influences.
The Dragon Knights have always served Bahamut, and only Bahamut.
As it should be. Stay true to your god.
To my dying breath.
Anyway, you guys ever hear of this banging chick named Tiamat, though? No,
Do you say that?
no, are you kidding me?
You're gonna get
You
Divine
said
Smite if you say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, easily.
You're
I'd like to ask,
wrong.
do you not know what happened to these divine dragons? They just disappear?
Sorry,
That's alright.
I'm trying to message.
Secrets are no fun unless you share them with everyone.
Anyway, so one more time.
They're
Gargoyle?
not fucking secrets, are they? Cool.
Do you not know what happened to these divine dragons of yours? This leadership? Did they simply disappear?
They had foretold of a prophecy. One that would change the cycle.
Thank you, Olden.
Cycle.
Change this cycle
I
of
would
of
very much-
leadership. You have.
I have no idea what that means either. they
We all very insightful.
Right, you
They have
do
told
know
us-
of prophecy.
they have told us to head to the temple.
This is the prophecy.
Or we could all join forces.
And they needed to head down to the lower dark. But I have not seen them since.
Oh wait, John, I have a DM for you. Hold on. It is
They
somewhat
said
pressing.
evils
The
are amassing.
the temple, I believe, will lead into the lower darks. Seems somewhat counterintuitive to
Going
have
to
to
the
go
surface.
down in order to go up. But
I
many
have a
facts.
I have a foreboding feeling that it is more to keep whatever is down there away. Have you been to the lower dark?
John
As
DM's.
low as I've
Yeah,
been.
I got like fucking 2 people
Damn, how
DMing me.
many
All right.
people are DMing John?
Yes.
I need more.
Yeah.
Here, I'll DM you some memes.
More.
I have been
I would say
once before.
I do not. I do not believe that. How do I want to say this? I will not go after the necromancer if there is foretold to be another path leading up towards the surface. And he
So,
seems to be
so is
pretty
there
set
something
on
I don't
this
know
idea.
about lore where he's like stuck here or something, and he's like trying to make his way back?
Remember from his flashback, he had his whole church thing on the surface?
Yeah, but what about it?
He's got a history
Right.
up there.
Yeah, I mean, no one.
I know he's from there. I've known he's
No one
from
was
there.
asked.
I've talked about it before,
I did
like
not realize.
quite a few times actually, and no one's asked.
The
about
sun
it.
up there.
He's mentioned his
Sorry, my
trial.
character died.
The word is the buzzword is trial. Yes, it seems to be a part of what he's talking about right now.
What was it called again? Like there's the Underdark and then the deeper
The-
dark.
Yeah, the,
The
lower
lower
underdark.
dark.
Although,
Lower dark. Okay.
to shorten it, I'm just gonna call it the lower dark from now on.
Okay.
Yeah.
I spent many
Um,
years of my life in the lower dark.
Have you
That's where I was-
encountered one of the ancient fears?
Would I know what that is? Hold on.
Yo, Momo.
John, can I make some kind of check to see if I know what he's talking about?
Sure.
Well, how would you like me to?
Make a history check. That's what I'll say.
Bonk.
No.
Okay.
You've kind of been kept in seclusion or out of the kind of information loop that would be outside of where you were being held.
While I was down there, I was not under the best conditions, you see. I wasn't exactly on vacation. I was a slave for many years in the dark,
There
trapped in
are,
a dark room with nothing but mind flayers creeping at each corridor.
yes, there are aberrations down there. Plenty. But what spawns them? It is the great fears.
Hmm.
Fears as old as time.
Fascinating. If I can find anything about where these horrid beasts come from, then it'd be much due information.
And that is what my superiors are fighting. Fear. I'm afraid we do not have much time before something were to occur. That's why it has been my mission to go north.
So I want to interject, guys. Apparently, there's like a perspective that I got from John after one of the sessions, after last session, that other people didn't get. So when we were fighting the Necromancer, yes, he did get a little bit stronger from last time, but we actually almost downed him. I don't know if he had any like weird Phoenix abilities or something, but like we were close to winning that fight.
You said he had a phylactery, yeah?
I don't know what that means.
When a
Go with that word,
lich
dude.
becomes a lich, they have artifacts, like, you know, they're kind of like Horcruxes. If they
Yeah.
die, part of their soul lives on and they can come back. And if he's
Uh,
got
I
more
thought
of those,
He does now.
It seemed like if anything,
You
he
have
got
to.
more
He just
powerful.
became a
I did
lich,
not-
Graham.
right.
He wasn't
Oh.
before.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't a
But-
lich before. Now he's a lich.
Oh,
We don't know
Liches.
how.
Very
yeah,
bad.
that seemed like he got more powerful then. No,
Yeah,
seems like
so
he
he's
got
gotten
like a fuck
more
ton
powerful. But my impression from John was that we have a chance to win.
well, yeah.
Well,
I'm just trying to
no one else
prioritize,
wants to say it, and I know it, so I feel like I have to say it.
Yeah,
Respectful.
yeah. I mean,
Because
let's
otherwise, we're just not
I'm
going to go
only-
down that path. Which is fine if we decide not to, but
Well, I mean,
I mean, I still
don't know.
want to fight the Necromancer. I don't know.
I don't know if that's what I don't. I think that's a different interpretation. I don't think if we don't fight the Necromancer now, he's never gonna come back ever again.
sure.
I don't know if it would be a good idea to just kind of sit.
Do we even
sit
know
this
where
one
he
out.
is? First of all,
Would you like to make a perception check?
I would love to make
There
a
he is!
perception check. John.
yeah, John.
He's
What if I
right
make a
over there!
perception check?
Bro, what are you doing?
Move!
I got
back!
a
Pause!
7.
John,
Jesus.
I
He's
was
like
up
wearing a
on
wig
top
and
of
he's
one
like-
of the rooftops to help me get a better vantage point as well. If that helps at all.
To find the the Necromancer already
Nothing.
left. The Necromancer bonked right out of there.
Yeah, I mean, realistically,
Nah,
this
he's
guy's
just
got
chilling.
only undead. We could just rape this guy as 2 paladins, but or at least as undead. But
Shamash in front of you is more of a cleric. If you're
right,
looking at it.
or oh yeah, paladin, and I keep forgetting Antonio's a cleric as well.
Yep.
Um,
John, did you see the
realistically, we could, but I'm just trying to think what lore would do. This is like what lore's been waiting for, kind of, just to put that as like a story pin. This
What,
is
to fuck
something
up a
lore has been
necromancer?
very much looking for. No, the opposite.
To get
To
fucked
go
up by a
north and-
Necromancer?
The
Yeah.
surface, the opposite decision.
And I know it's nearby my village and I've got business
So-
there.
I mean, I personally don't mind if lore goes north while everyone else decides to go a different direction for this,
Well,
because
Alden
this is
wants
like
to
a
right his wrongs.
this is like a split character decision for me. Like, it's either I go that way, like it's a no compromise situation. But that doesn't mean everyone else has to come.
Come.
Want to make that clear.
Well, now that the information's come to the table that this is where maybe mind players come from, then I'm for sure interested.
Antonio's gonna say in character. He's gonna look over at the Dragonborn to say, if you are indeed going to confront the Necromancer, then I would request to join your party. The Necromancer took the Warden's life, and with his necromancy, I'm unable to revive him. But if I defeat him, that might change. But it would only be within a certain period of time.
And I feel some sort of
Way.
this makes me feel some sort of way. I feel some sort of call it a responsibility for what this necromancer has
Let's
been
split
doing.
the party! No.
I will not say any more. But I would like to join you as well.
Thank you, Holden. But know that I do not blame you. You could not have foreseen this coming.
I appreciate that. It's more than
Antonio.
the rest of the party has been saying to me so far.
Antonio nods silently.
If you face him now, he will
uh,
kill you, and you will do no justice to those who are affected by him.
Well, then I believe that you are willing to see through your responsibilities.
The lies of the
Admirable.
Jedi?
Who are you
I-
saying this to, Lore?
I'm saying it's
Alden.
Alden. It is a respectful thing.
Well, thank you. That means a great deal.
Alden Pog.
Hang on, can I get a... Give me 1 second.
He pulls the ball apart.
Yes.
I'd hold out. I was thinking about whether or not Lord would do this, but he'd hold out his arm, in extension, kind of like for the forearm clasp for Olden, except it's all armored and clothed. So just mind the skin.
Oh!
Alright,
And Lord gives you a nod, and he plays with his light a little bit above his head.
He's like a cat.
He turns it up a bit. Well, when I say play with it, he's like raising or decreasing the brightness.
As you're like playing with it, it goes. As it like spins around and like floating.
Lore would look to Krell as people start to seem like they're making decisions.
Think back to your character's motivations, man.
Yeah, is it
Don't answer
necroman-
that.
Is it necromancer time or not?
Time
If
to
you are
learn about the
confident
above
in
world.
taking
Hold on, I just want to headcount the entire party's decisions that they've already made. So Olden
Are we
wants to
splitting the
say
party?
fight Necromancer.
Antonio's
right?
gonna go, but if you guys decide not to, I can just pull out a different character or something.
That's my plan as well. I mean, technically,
I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
just
I'm not trying to do this, but if it's like a natural thing, which it seems like so far, whatever.
there are too many reasons for Dracul not to. I mean, for him to not go north.
Are you going north then? Oh, okay,
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
realize that. Lore stands shoulder to shoulder with Dracul.
have reached an impasse.
are you going north then, Lore?
Calcite, Civil
I'm
War.
going north. That's why he's having this. That was like his send off to Olden.
Olden. So right now, me and Olden are thinking about fighting the necro.
The
bitch.
necromancer.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Well, you're either thinking about it or you're.
Oh,
doing it,
Antonio
man.
is. I meant
Oh,
Olden thinking, but
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
I'm
and
pondering.
Antonio's
it,
saving
but
his guy sensei.
But
Thank you, Alden.
Well, I don't know how I would handle this if I was.
A
It would
DM.
seem we have reached an impasse.
Yeah, Crow's gonna vote no. Right?
No what?
No one what?
No fighting right now.
No necromancer.
Well, this isn't
There's
this
gonna be
isn't-
fighting.
this
either
isn't
way.
a vote. This is a
Oh,
pick
okay.
which way you're gonna start moving.
This is not a debate.
Unless you try and
Oh.
convince us otherwise.
I do not think Olden can be convinced at this point.
If there's any
say-
unifiers in the party.
Consider the following: if you
Oh, mama.
face
Well,
the
then-
necromancer before you are ready, and he strikes you down, you'll become nothing but another soldier in his army, and your efforts will be wasted.
Well,
If I
then,
don't strike him down
I
now,
know
I won't be able to
I've
save the warden.
At least I will die on my feet
It
and
is
not
your
on my
choice.
knees.
I would endorse Dracul's comment by saying, "Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer."
Well, then I know I made fun of
Unfortunately.
you a lot for it, but this would be the dumbest thing you've done. Besides,
So you expect me to go and waste our time as the necromancer only gets stronger?
no, we get stronger than him, and then at some point face off when we're better equipped. Right now, we are not better equipped to face this.
Are you sure that is even possible? Becoming stronger than the necromancer at this point.
The people of Kalcite are hardy and determined. They've seen disaster before, and they will
I
last.
believe strength has no bounds to the faithful.
And you can see how many faithful have lost their lives today.
But I did not.
And
Yes,
nor did
Excuse
I.
me, blue one. Um,
Oh god, is he gonna... Oh no.
Which
Krell or
which
Olden?
blue one?
I'm
he's
not
gonna- he's
picking
gonna-
you for my dodgeball team.
Yes. Yes.
you see, my faithful companion behind me, and he points to the black dragonborn.
Yes.
He will see it done. There is a reason why we no longer fear, the dark.
He'll see what done?
See what done?
He's almost as if talking about the necromancer. If you guys are going up north,
I'm so confused. What is the black dragon bitch doing?
He's
saying
saying
that
that
the
they can
black
even understand.
dragonborn is a
Right,
Chad,
right
and he's
now
gonna
he-
kill the necromancer.
He
Got
hauled over Torrin's body. He has it over his shoulder like a limp, like
Noodle.
carrying laundry, and he's gonna
Or a
walk
dead
over
body.
to Shamash.
That's right. This dude can res people too, yeah?
He
res?
when he was resing, or when he mentioned resurrection, he talked about it like if he was referring to himself, like Shamash would be resurrecting, not Rogar.
Okay.
He also, I think, mentioned that there's not many that can bring people back, so this is a very rare trait.
And how many will you bring to fight this powerful foe?
Saitama.
The four of us,
And I.
and then you.
Yeah. Yeah. My apologies. It is Antonio.
Antonio.
Alden will look back to the party. And oh god.
Well, it seemed like Krell and you were kind of talking a bit. Is she talking you out of it or into it, or?
I mean, he has an obligation to stay with the party, but then he also has an obligation to get rid of the necromancer. But if there's people saying that they can do it,
I mean, yeah.
It's a matter of
Whatever you decide. There's no wrong choice. It doesn't sound like.
I'll say to everyone in the group, is Antonio will. It's like, I cannot blame you for not wanting to take this fight, but for you to say that it would be better to wait and do it later seems foolish at this point. It seems your best chance is now, when you have the most help.
Damn,
the choice is yours, Alden.
It's not something you
No
may be able to
matter-
count on in the future. You may
no
find
matter
yourself
what,
down men.
He is right. This necromancer needs to be dealt with as soon as possible, which is why I'm extending this offer.
I do not take it lightly to let evil run free. This is not a delicate choice in my mind. I am very aware of the consequences of allowing him to continue. I just do not have a stake with these people. And that's what Lore says.
Antonio will nod.
Sounded pretty cold.
I will go with Olden and Antonio.
Bro, what? Just flip sides?
Yeah. I totally did.
I mean, it's Olden. Yeah, if he's not coming with, then
You're kind of, yeah.
it's her job to follow him.
She is
or
kind of the
something,
babysitter.
right?
Man.
Sad space.
What's Grykoth doing?
And Rykov.
I want to kill all of you right now. I hate y'all.
We all turn to
Oh,
look
Yeah,
at
you've been quite
Rykov.
quiet.
Captain America's Civil War.
Garkov,
I am.
yeah. Sorry, no.
Mhm.
Go ahead. I was just gonna say you've been awfully quiet.
You know, a lot has happened recently. I'm a little bit torn. I do not know exactly where my priorities lie right now.
Well, you are
Hmm.
strong, Garkov. I think your help would be a much welcomed addition.
Your expertise is definitely, well, I don't want to speak to such foul practices, but you seem to have an area in this that is perhaps useful
Yikes.
in the fight to come.
He said because you use things that eat dead things.
No, it's because he resurrected that guy and
Oh, yeah, that
at
one.
the beginning of the campaign. Yeah.
Oh, that was like a week ago.
Yeah. In game, it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Cool. I would like to side with Olden.
Hang on, do I have any sunglasses around here?
I've got some glasses.
What?
What?
So. Wait, so it's Dracul and Lore.
Dracul and me going north.
I am going
As far
north.
as I'm aware, I'd look to Dracul. Final chance.
Four versus two, boys.
Ah, fuck, I don't have any.
It seems that the ones with
Well, no, it's-
sunglasses are going to fight the necromancer.
Yeah, it's,
Yes.
the people without sunglasses aren't going to the surface. How ironic.
Yeah, wait, what the hell?
You guys don't have sunglasses down here. They look so cool, though.
Does it never get bright down here for you guys? Like, what the fuck? Oh, wait a minute.
You know where we are, right?
Rub it
You hear,
in!
oh,
Rub it
you
in,
hear a voice coming
Daywalker.
from your back, Lore. Cycle.
Oh, is she still
Individuality, yeah,
Oh.
on the back.
Ah!
Yes. What will we do about the construct?
Do you want to defeat the
I'd,
necromancer?
How do you feel about
Proven-
necromancy?
It's proven quite useful in combat as a supportive role. I'm sure it will
The
be
Black
useful.
Flame.
Black Flame.
Seems to know Black Flame quite well.
What,
Temple. Northwood.
Temple.
Undead.
I
You're
believe it
speaking
is also
universe.
an additional benefit that it cannot be brought back from the dead, should it die.
see,
Or be
that is
destroyed.
very good. Now that you mention it.
I would look over to Project Individuality and, I mean, when you said on my back, am I still carrying this thing? Or am
Yeah,
I-
that's how I imagine it.
I'll-
Like
I'll
you're
try.
like Luke Skywalker Yoda in
I'll-
it. I imagine.
I'll set it down if it can be set down, like,
Yeah.
on its feet.
I was thinking more
Yeah.
like Chewbacca and C-3PO.
And,
but
That's what I'm
whatever.
saying.
I'd say, I relinquish you to Antonio. I believe you still have work to be done here.
Damn.
Now,
Wait, did we misunderstand? John didn't say he wanted to go north, not to fight the necromancer?
I think it's trying to avoid the other constructs.
Oh, it hasn't said anything yet.
it was
It's-
saying a bunch of vague stuff about dead things, so
Antonio will walk forward and clarify. He'll say, Project Individuality, was it?
That is what I call myself.
Let's see. Would you be willing to aid us on our quest to defeat this necromancer? I do not know if it lies within your priorities, but you seem like a useful ally.
Sorry, can't help you.
Do not use his voice in vain! No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. Where is it that you want to go then?
Nowhere.
So I should just put you back?
Pillars have already started falling.
That's cryptic.
Do you just...
I know
One.
it's-
And he points at you guys. 2. Points at the Dragonborn.
3.
So who are the 3 people?
And he
What was
points
number
towards the
1 again?
gate.
4.
4.
Pillars, 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 pillars. Is this like when we
Any
were in...
pillars hold up the ceiling.
Oh,
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh!
Yo!
That was gonna be what I thought, but I'm like, no, that can't be it. I thought we heard something about pillars or towers with Lolth or something like that. But
So what you're telling
I thought they
me
were like
is
metaphorical pillars, like representations of
Metaphorical.
something.
it's metaphorical.
So,
Well, yeah.
you do not wish to go with them. You simply wish to stay put.
Would I bribe you?
How about 2 copper pieces?
Guys, I found the pillars. In the meat.
I am-
Pillarman? 6 pillars of
I am
character.
quite self-sufficient, thank you.
I
You
guess
get
it does not matter which direction it goes. If I'm leaving it behind anyway, I don't particularly care for.
What the
Where it goes.
Dragonsborn speaks is truth. We are facing an end.
But perhaps a new beginning.
Yes, new beginnings rise from the rubble.
Who is the tallest pillar that holds up the dark?
I'm going to go out on a limb and assume it is Lord Blackflame.
If you remove the pillar, then the surface
Look at
falls.
me go.
If the metaphor holds, then if you remove the pillar, then the surface goes, which doesn't sound ideal. But
A new pillar must be made.
Does the prophet not have any interests in protecting what it foretells?
What'd you say, Antonio?
I said, does the prophet not have any interest in protecting about what it foretells?
The prophets? Who are you talking to? Shamash?
No, I'm saying that
the
Project Individuality is
No.
like a prophet in this case.
Oh, I am no prophet, friend.
It seems
I
to
am
know.
simply repeating information.
Interesting.
I remember objective. Replace.
I have a question. What was Project Individuality convicted of to be put in a prison cell?
You have no idea. The warden told you guys that it just showed up on the doorstep,
I guess we'll imprison
asking
it.
to be locked away.
Oh, got it. Right, it wasn't convicted of anything.
Well, if you were to take my advice for a final time, it would be to take this construct with you. It seems to know more than it's perhaps cryptically letting on.
I do not believe it is our decision. It has its own will.
Oh, that's a whole other can of worms.
It has its own will, does it not?
John, can I
Like,
can
not
I make
I
a hack?
suppose it does.
Can
It
I make a
seems
hack
to-
the system check?
None of
Can
us
I
are
hack the
artificers,
mainframe?
no.
Can I DDoS it?
If I
You
was
want
an
to try to like
artificer, I'd have been
mess
going
around with
in.
it?
I don't know how to program. Maybe if I was an artificer.
I want to try to DDoS it.
DDoS the robot.
DDoS Project Individuality.
Yes.
I'm running away.
Is that what he says?
Makes it
Yeah.
happen real quick.
Anyways, so his legs are fucked right now, though, right? Or her.
His second duplicate is no legs. His main body does.
Oh, he has. It's two of them, right?
Yeah, at this point, actually, one of them, the second one actually has one of the legs.
Oh, is it repairing itself?
That's right. He's building another.
Yep.
Okay.
There is
How?
another.
Well,
Just
I
kinda
say,
going out
well,
of there, or-
well, do you
It's
at least want to
almost
follow
like
us for a while?
generating material through one of its arms. It's
Okay.
weird.
I'll ask it.
Gotcha.
Well, do you at least just want to, maybe follow us for a while? Could be fun.
Mhm.
You have a duty.
So you want to come?
Individuality. If you do not wish to participate in the coming battle, I can take you north. There is a village you can sit and be left alone.
Alone. I like alone.
Ah, yes,
Hubba,
individuality is an
hubba.
incel.
God, he's a real. God, Project Individuality is a gamer.
Replicate. Replace.
It's horny.
I remember.
See?
It's horny. Replicate. Reproduce. Come. Whoa, that's not what you're supposed to say.
I can take you to my village machine. If you seek
Take me
solitude.
to your leader.
Take me to your cabin.
The undead pillar should be destroyed.
And how do you suggest we go about such a thing?
Cutting off its source.
And that source would be? You're not leaving me with much here.
He only talks in riddles, okay? He's omnipotent.
He means the source of its power. Maybe like that lich item in the Horcruxes and shit.
The phylacteries.
You said
You've
maybe.
already met him.
Yeah.
Ah,
Varro.
so Varro.
The sauce.
Bahoo.
You've
You know I
already
got
destroyed
sauce like the.
one of the pillars.
I believe the construct has said all it has to say.
Was one of the pillars the cultists?
Who
Was one of the
knows?
pillars the.
We're gonna sit here and I play 20
Cultists
questions
we
all
found.
damn day.
Go.
He said Bing! I win. Y'all are dumb.
What did you say?
Hey!
I couldn't hear other people. What did you say?
I asked it if the cultists were one of the pillars, and it said Bing.
Yeah.
Bing bong.
Bing bong.
So yes. Alright, then. Once we destroy the necromancer, there's nothing left for us to do. Is that right?
Happily ever
Sorry
after,
about that.
perhaps.
It is not only pillar.
Well, we're one step closer.
Bing.
Okay.
I appreciate the information. Individuality.
No problem. The cycle must continue itself one day.
Alright, well, I believe there's not much more time to waste.
Holy fuck.
So most of you were heading where?
So let's do a head
Everyone
count.
but me and
Necromancer.
Drakul.
Raise your hand if you're fighting the necromancer.
Yes.
Put your hands down. Raise
4
your
out
hand
of
if you're
6.
not fighting the necromancer.
Imagine.
All right, John. We're gonna set up 2 different days to DM on for 2 different groups.
I am so stoked for more content. Oh man.
John, I hope you know you set this up.
Ooh, how many of y'all want to be fucking Gith people who join us to fight?
I'm not turning into a Gith. That sounds super gay.
Well, yeah. So I was gonna say, like, I don't know how I would have done this or how I would do it, but if it was anyone more than 2 people, or if it was any more than 2 people, I'd be like, okay, maybe you would have to do separate sessions. But if it's just 2 people, I don't know how I would do that. I think.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
would
let's finish the character
I
decisions.
would still just want to hop on, a different character if that's the case. I think.
At this point, you guys have been talking a while, trying to talk through some stuff. Shamash in the background, you see him work some divine energy as he claps his hands together and begins whispering a prayer in Draconic. Before you see there is this pulsing dark energy from his hands going into Torin, the fallen dragonborn. His hands slowly changing color from a divine light to darkness. Torin then opens his eyes.
Necromancer 2?
Dark Mage doesn't mean
Valmorum picks him up and pats him on the shoulder, and they start talking.
What are they? Can we hear them at all?
What are they
Are we close
talking
enough?
about?
It's within earshot. Valmorum would say, Torin, you scared us. Glad to have you back. Torin's just, thanks.
Based Torin.
He seems silent, and you saw him yesterday, very
Torin's
confident walking around. He seems very different. You think even maybe his scales have turned a darker color.
Like he's like the black.
No, it was
Oh
this
no!
one.
So he was the one who looks like the goat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
He is goaded.
They turned darker after he was resurrected.
He did.
He looking ashy.
He's looking ashy. This is some Dark Souls shit.
Oh, Ashen One.
Oh, Ashen One. All right. Well,
I'd look over to Drakul then, and I'd say, Helen, I believe this is our farewell. I'm imagining we're at like I know we're still in the compound technically.
Like start heading towards the road.
Hmm.
Oh wait, we're bringing the robot too, right?
Yeah, he wants
Are
to
we?
come with you, Jakul.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Just like hitch him up on my back, I guess.
Yeah, there you go. I'd turn to Krell. I'd say, do what you do best. Keep watch of this one. I'd point at Olden, and
I always do.
Oh, clearly.
Lord, I did not know you for long, but it was a pleasure to meet you. And you too as well, Jakul.
Hmm.
I'll shake
I
both
wish
your
you luck
hands.
in your.
Sorry, that sounded weird, like it was like, I guess you too, Jakul, but I meant both of you.
And also,
Uh, yes, it's unfortunate, under the circumstances, but I trust that you will keep watch of these three,
I nod.
because I'd get close to him, say, I do not at this point trust any organization with a figurehead.
Antonio looks up for a second,
And he
pondering,
seems to
then
be
nods.
referring to the Dragonborn. Very good.
Your organization has a figurehead. It's the sun.
That's different. Well, no, yeah, I mean
Different.
he's referring to the things that have happened in the past too, which I guess Antonio doesn't know about, but yeah, he knows.
I've heard of
about what happened with
Oberon.
the Minotaur. Yeah. Sometime soon, perhaps. And he would turn to leave, going north with Jakul and Project Individuality.
Okay. The Dragonborn wouldn't be far behind you, actually. Picking up their things and saying their goodbyes to all of you.
May the great dragon protect you along your journey. Good luck. Come on, Rogar. Val. Torin.
You see them trail off as well. You all feel a little bit lonelier.
I still see your shadows in my room.
in my room.
I bond with Jakul on this journey.
Oh yeah, that's a good male bonding.
Male
I
bondage.
love male bonding.
I'll bridge the topic of what happened in the sewers, or different perspectives of it, and stuff like
Right.
that.
Right.
Right.
I'm gonna turn off your aura. It's messing with my screen.
Yeah, I dimmed it.
There we go. 0. Save.
Only darkness.
That's it. That's the campaign. Okay. So you guys are recuperating.
Short rest?
Short rest.
He said recuperating.
This could be a short rest, right?
Boom.
Yeah, I can think you guys can take a short rest right now.
I would take a short
Let's
rest.
go.
Wow.
Slots.
Using 4.
Oh man, what wacky character will I
Actually,
come up
I don't
with
think
next?
I will.
All right, plot twist. We're actually following
So-
Lore and Jakul, and everyone else has to make new characters.
Sorry. One thing. The individuality would not have left with you guys.
Oh.
It would have wanted to stay here. So.
Ah.
Okay.
Why?
Oh.
For what purpose? Oh, I can't ask that.
Safe. For now.
You call this safe? As I kind of gesture out to the burning buildings and
Rubble.
screaming people.
It points to the middle building, the church, which is unharmed.
Point taken.
I was
I thought
fine.
one of the rooms was crushed.
Oh, yeah. The
It
warden's
flew
office.
through the roof, didn't it?
It flew through the warden's office on the side,
Yeah.
so I broke some glass.
Whoopsie.
Oopsies. Almost.
Crazy.
I'm gonna grab a coke.
Crazy.
Okay.
Short break.
Antonio,
Yep.
you hear a group of clerics and paladins approaching from the side.
We've come to
led
aid
by
your quest. We've come to.
led by the warden assist. You see him marching up forward. You know him as Harbinger. And it looks like with the warden dead, the new warden of Temple of Omater.
You dare stand where he stood. Anyways,
And it looks like he's taking his new position with quick resourcefulness as he's now walking forward.
yeah, but he has.
I have his portrait. Ah.
You look like
See,
a twat.
a bald-headed man with
Mm.
a mustache and what little remains of a small goatee.
God, he looks
walking
like
towards you in full plate armor.
Sheesh.
he's trying to take my Italianness away. Okay, so he walks up, and what's his name, by the way?
Harbinger.
Harbinger. Okay.
So, Antonio,
Oh Lord. Now we have
I hear
another
you
one.
have been busy. He's holding some papers in his hands.
Look at this dude.
See, I've been trying to attend to the wounded and discuss what happens next. I assume you have heard of the warden's fate.
I have. And as new warden, I have something I must regretfully perform.
You spank your bare ass.
Did he hit me?
No.
Oh.
He pulls out a scalpel.
Punishment.
Whips out the belt.
It's
He
time to pull your pants down.
I ask.
he holds out a familiar photo. It looks to be a drawing of you.
Of me.
Does he rip
He
it in
holds
half?
it. and he-
Seductively.
It looks to be a wanted poster.
It's a wa-
Oh.
no. Oh, shit, here we go. Oh, shit. Here
Uh-oh.
it goes.
That was
Is
fast.
it just of Antonio?
He cycles through a couple. There's one
God
for each of you
fucking-
there.
Is this what Antonio looks like?
What?
What?
I haven't opened Roll20 in a
No,
while.
no. This is what the dude that's bullying me right now is look like. He's trying to steal my Italian
Getting
niche.
bullied by Soda
How
Popinski.
many? Oh, okay. Once I see him scrolling through the wanted posters, how many lackeys does he have behind him?
There seems to be about 9 of them.
Oh,
no.
Lord, are they all
I,
armored?
I'll say to
They're
him.
all armored.
Are we all
Jesus.
there?
I'll say to him.
You're all there.
Oh boy.
I'll say to him,
Time to get the fuck up out of Dodge.
Harbinger, I have done nothing wrong. This King Oberon, he's just trying to give us all trouble here. All of these men. We are not associated with the Empire. We may be their
Antonio.
prisoner, but
I think you've brought enough trouble onto our doorstep.
what does that mean?
You're gonna get excommunicated and shit.
Wow, this new warden kind of a
Your mates
bitch.
are still stand
Oh,
strong within me. You
Okay.
must know I am still righteous.
You betray Ilmater.
Oh.
Not Pog.
Harbinger, this is
Anti-Pog.
horse shit! If that were true,
You swear?
Antonio just swore. If this were true, then Ilmater would have left me on the side of the street with no more of his divinity or her divinity.
That's a chick.
Is it? I actually don't.
I don't fucking know. It's your
I
god.
think
I'm asking
I think
John.
it's a guy.
I think.
Elmater is a guy.
Yeah. Okay. With
I was gonna
with
say.
no more of his divinity.
Whoops.
Yet here I stand, and I'll like hold up my holy symbol. Uncracked.
Oh, here come the
It's-
boys.
It's not cracked or anything, right?
Wanna be cracked?
Is it as cracked as I am at Fortnite?
Man,
Hold up
get
your
the
holy
fuck outta
symbol.
It's cracked.
No, it's not
Oh.
cracked. It's
No,
you hold it
I'm
up
cracked.
and right.
So, but we did have a short rest right before this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sick.
Hold on, just rolling
Uber
my
pog.
hit dice.
Just one
Antonio.
second.
Oh wait.
Ooh,
I
bad
can roll hit
Parker.
dice.
As I said, I do not take any. I begin smiling. Pleasure.
Carpenter.
In this, but face it, you are a criminal, and you have forsaken our god. And how am I supposed to reward you? By letting you go, like the warden wanted to?
In the eyes of the Empire, not Ilmater, the one we truly serve. Harbinger, please, this does not have to happen. Please.
I am afraid it does. Are you going to come quietly?
Oh, we don't have to go anywhere quietly. We were
I-
just leaving, in fact.
John, I'll say, I'll like sigh, I'll look to the ground, turn away for a second.
And go.
And I'll use the fucking mace on him.
Oh
Yo!
shit! Isn't that one per day? Did you try to use that?
Is it once per day? What does it say? I might have already
Once
used
per
it.
day. Is it long rest or short rest?
Uh,
important?
I just sent you to the updated version, but I didn't change the time period on it. So let's see.
I did not get the mason. I did not put the
No,
mason.
no, it's okay. That's why I'm going to our DMs. It says this mace
Once per
once
day.
per day. Okay, instead, I just want to double check something.
You just hold out your holy symbol. Get him, Ilmater!
You
Oh.
hear a chuckle from the gods.
Die.
There are no
Insto.
gods here. Mechanically, none of us should be able to use their channel divinity. I don't know.
worm.
Where is it? The sizing, the distance is accurate on this map, right?
Yeah.
So I'll turn away for a second, and then I'll look at the group, and I'll say, it's time for us to go. And I'll hold up my holy symbol and do my orders demand.
Orders demand.
Yeah.
Time to read.
So all the people
Okay.
within 30 feet of me
Yep.
that can see or hear me must make a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by me until the end of my next turn.
So that includes me.
I can also make the charmed creatures drop anything they are holding when they fail the saving throw.
Okay, so what's your DC?
17? 17.
Oh, creature of your choice.
17. 2 of them succeed, the rest fail.
Poggers, which two?
Actually,
succeed?
sorry. So, no.
But like, which twos?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out.
Oh, they got a phalanx.
Because of
going
everyone
anyway.
else except for this guy is like a lackey, so...
Brute ships, staggered line.
Brute ships, staggered line.
Ship
Oh,
master,
uh,
plus 3 to
the main guy
Then
from
it is a
the
fair
first
battle.
or last roll, so
Okay.
he probably
So
would've
3
made-
people succeeded. Sorry. 2
Three.
people, or the rest of them failed. So of the 10, there's 7 people that failed.
Oh, right, they have like bonuses. Not just
Yeah.
a straight roll.
You know. Yeah.
Yeah.
We are leaving.
We are leaving.
What are you doing, Antonio? You command them to do what? Or they're charmed?
Yeah, they're charmed. So I guess
So
I could. I
Thank
guess
you, Cole.
I would have advantage on a persuasion check if I wanted for a turn.
okay.
Or they wouldn't see
The
me
main-
as hostile, so I guess I would just say, okay, now we run. Because I guess not me being not hostile, they wouldn't chase after me. How do you want to interpret this? I've never used it
you
before.
could have 100% not got this big conflict.
How? He came to me. You're victim blaming.
you could have just said, fuck off, and then you leave.
Dude, he brought 9 people with him. 9. That's not say a friendly goodbye.
A charmed creature can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities and magical effects. The charmer has advantage on any ability checks to interact socially with the creature. So if you want to do something with advantage, you may go ahead.
Okay, so I say, everybody run. Don't follow me to all of them in the crowd.
Is that intimidation?
Persuasion.
Persuasion? Okay. That seems more intimidation, man.
Oh, I mean,
I'll be
either-
real with you. Make me an intimidation check with advantage.
Okay.
Don't follow me.
I have advantage. I have. Okay, so
Don't
advantage.
follow me,
Follow
you
me.
stinky rat.
Don't follow me, stinky rat. Where's the sound clip? Play the sound clip.
That didn't do the advantage roll. Should I just do one more roll? I mean, it's
Yeah,
pretty
sure.
good, but
Don't follow me, you stinky rat.
why is roll 20 so goddamn slow?
Don't follow me, you stinky rat.
You rat. Don't follow me, stinky rat.
I love that there are so many
somehow
of these.
better. Okay. Many of the men are now frozen in place, unsure of what to do here.
I mean, I run. I take
The
them
warden
with me.
assists. Yeah, he's standing in place. You 3 people.
You're all wanted, by the way, so I suggest running.
All of us?
Yes,
Yeah, you're all
he held
wanted.
up all of
Yeah,
your
remember
wanted
the landing
posters.
page?
Well, yeah, I know, but you're
Oh.
suggesting we all just run?
Yes!
Well,
Yeah,
that's-
yeah, that's
Vance has
probably
already
a good
decided.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, boys. I'm
thing
gonna
I
be
left.
Sorry,
ahead.
Antonio.
Unless you want to kill
Along
them,
with
you guys
my
can kill them
shadow
if you want.
step and dash.
Time to
Yeah,
book the fuck
could you
out of
guys each make me
Actually, I'm running.
acrobatics or athletics, whichever you would prefer.
No,
trying to
actually,
make
I'm
it
already
prove it
over
down.
here, though.
Your
So,
speed, you know.
do we have a
Wh-
6-second
Where
head
are you,
start?
Olden? Yeah, then I would be up here.
I believe,
I'm
John,
not
they're
actually-
only...
no, I'm kidding.
yeah.
I'm not actually there.
I feel the charm will last for at least a turn, I think, so we have 6 seconds.
Yeah, no, I meant the 3 people that weren't.
Oh,
charmed.
and John, if I can, anything they're holding, they drop.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's still 3 people chasing, so I just need you guys to make. Okay, yep. Acrobatics, athletics can.
Athletics.
Sheesh.
Oh,
Oh,
I
that
don't
was.
think Rycot's here, so I will make him his roll.
What?
I would.
Watch. Okay. Yep, that was the bare minimum. Okay,
I would just like to say I am also shadow stepping.
You're good. Yeah, you're good.
I'm
Um,
fucking good.
so Grykoth is definitely in the back of the pack as he's running through. Doesn't seem to be a marathoner, you know. But luckily for you guys,
Like me.
it seems the guys in heavy armor aren't much faster. In fact, they're slower. As now many of the guys in front are way behind you, and many of the guys who are charmed are now running after you. Who were charmed, rather.
Oh, I
Um,
used the wrong character sheet. That's actually. I don't know if it matters, but I actually have like a 15.
Okay.
For athletics.
Yeah,
Or 13,
That wouldn't
13,
matter.
13. So.
it wouldn't matter. I was just checking to see if anyone got below 10.
'Kay.
You guys are all running through. You see Harbinger is yelling at anyone that could hear his voice to try to catch up to you. Any other clerics or paladins that might be nearby. But it looks like most of the people in your way are either injured, dead, or busy healing the sick or wounded.
Fuck
So,
'em.
I say, here, quick, follow me to the secret passage I used as a kid in the temple.
All right. Let's go.
Right, John?
yeah, that secret passage, the secret passage,
The
that
secret
only
passage
you
that
know
leads,
about.
the only I know about that leads out of the temple.
Right.
Secret passage made exclusively for.
You know where the front entrance gate is.
God damn it! All right, we go there. Wait, Laura, are you running
As you-
too?
I was under the impression that we walked away before any of
We
this
were
happened.
gone before this
Yeah,
happened.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
You guys were gone for like a short rest worth, so you guys were like an hour ahead of them.
Gotcha.
I hate that cuck bitch.
So as you guys are
That
approaching the
bald
gate,
fuck.
you see the dead giant lying there, almost blocking most of it. But you see like there's a thin canal left open that you could squeeze your way through without having to climb
A
over
thin
it.
canal between his legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Book it out of there.
you do see you do see Minos there, the large Minotaur man, standing at the gate. He seems to be waiting for somebody.
Would it happen to be us?
I don't know. He sees you
Excellent.
all and waves his hands. The warden's assist cries in the distance can be heard, but you guys have gained a good amount of distance between you guys with your acrobatics and athletics checks. So,
As I'm running, I'll be like, Minos, I must say farewell now. I wish you well.
going already, Antonio?
See.
He speaks softly, but you hear him loud enough that as you're running by, he doesn't stop you. Alden, you go through. Grykoth, you're able to get through. Krell,
What's up?
he sticks his
Sorry.
hand out to block you.
Oop. Reversal.
I shadow step past it.
Yeah?
Get fucked.
Okay.
No.
This is to teleport, yep.
Yeah.
Where are you teleporting to?
Blink.
It's been a while since John's been misty stepped.
I mean, what's
Yep.
behind him? I mean,
There's just the wall. He's kind of standing in the middle of, in front of the crevice, between the giants. You can't, see behind him, but you could teleport to the side.
Can I not see between his legs? Teleport behind him?
It would be, right behind him.
Okay, I teleport behind him and use stunning strike.
Okay. Make me a attack roll. Or I'll
Alrighty.
roll. He is not stunned, I believe, but he does take 8 damage. You see that your fist kind of
No,
makes an impact.
He must take a. Oh wait, never mind.
You see your fist makes an impact, and it seems to not sink into his body a lot. He seems to be very resilient to this kind of damage or blow.
All right, since I'm behind him, I look behind me. Do I see the end of the path?
I just have a question, little one.
No.
Where did you get your shadow arts?
Oh, mama.
I just have a question.
like
Have
to
you ever
know.
been clobbered before?
You're kind of standing on the back of him. You how I imagine it, you teleport behind him, and you're trying to stun him so you can just walk away without him trying to block you.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the hand just kind of doesn't sink in, and he's just kind of staring you down.
This is a real anime moment.
You
Do I see any spots behind me, John, to shadow step the fuck out of here? Like maybe on top of the.
in just a moment.
That's good. Sure.
Fuck your dialogue.
He grabs onto your hand in his embedded almost into his torso, and you see
Would I have not pulled away at that point? Like, oh fuck.
he gets his action.
Fair enough.
You killed Silhouette, didn't you?
I see a little silhouette.
I don't know how you know about that, but I did not kill him.
The cries in the distance can be heard louder now. Krell, what are you doing?
Do I see a spot? The shadow step the
Yeah,
fuck up out of it.
you can turn around with your neck and look behind you, and you see your 2-3 teammates running in that direction.
Oh fuck yeah! I teleport there and continue sprinting.
Okay. I'm sure our paths will cross again.
What?
Yeah, I sure hope not.
He gives you a nice warm smile before you run, make it out of the gate.
Alden's not the only one who fucked with things he doesn't understand.
Fuck up,
You
Holden.
guys
All right?
are
Fuck you.
at the gate. You make it your way out. Wow, it's only been 2 hours. Holy shit. I feel like I've been here for 4. So I'll ask the remaining party, what do they want to do? You made it out.
Get the fuck as far away from there as we can.
Well, book it.
Alright, let me just go to the landing page.
John, I don't know if this will make a difference, but can I shoot it? The gate's pretty damaged from the siege, right? Like a little?
Yeah, like pretty heavily damaged.
So if I shoot a guiding bolt at the top of it,
Can a guiding bolt cause an explosion?
will it? But it's a big impact. 46 impact.
If you cast Fireball, I'll allow it.
You know I don't have Fireball. Fireball doesn't even have force.
I know you don't have Fireball. That's why I said it.
I have a Fireball spell scroll.
All right, well,
you have to do something that specifically targets structures. If Firebolt can't light up and start a fire.
I'm good then.
Fireball.
Not with that attitude, you can't.
Anyway.
Yeah, I know I'm crazy.
Yeah, then do it, pussy.
I am off the rails, but I'm not that crazy.
So if you guys were to zoom in here on the map, I'll drag your tokens off so you can see. So you're about right here at the entrance. It is kind of hard to see. I'll see if I can get a better map for you guys. Hold on, I'll stream it. So you try to shoot something at the wall, Antonio, or do you just?
No. You told me it wouldn't work. Why would I do that?
Okay, I mean, you never know. You could try.
All right.
Anyway,
I will shoot
you
a level 1 guiding bolt at the top of the frame of the gate to see if I can collapse some of the rocks, making it harder for them to exit.
Make me an attack roll.
I think I can just click on the spell. Guiding bolt.
The guiding bolt's an attack roll, so
yeah. 23.
23? Okay, that's high enough. Yep. You target some like loose rocks at the top. Very accurately, might I say. And you see them crumple off the wall and fall into very snug into the path that you left in. They shouldn't be following you. Well, not right away.
Yeah.
So the 4 of you, as I will now stream my screen. Because this is higher quality. The 4 of you are right outside the Temple of Almejor right here. And do you run northward, I assume?
Well, I mean, do we know... I'm assuming the 4 Dragonborn people know which way the Necromancer is.
Yeah.
They're not with us.
They're not with you.
Damn. Did they tell us? Because they said we're going this way.
They said they're going north.
Well, then I guess we would run north, yeah.
Okay. If you want to try to track any kind of signs of necromancy on the ground, you can also roll a survival check.
I would love nothing more.
Yeah, if I can.
I will
yeah,
do that.
guess. I suppose the retreating forces had to go somewhere.
I'll let you all give it a shot. You know,
Sweet.
Thank you.
I know Grykov is
7
itching
survival,
for a
baby.
survival check. Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, that makes
Plus
sense.
8.
Right off.
Let the druid handle the
Oh.
survival checks, okay, guys?
Rolled lower than.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
one
Hold
less
on.
than him.
I'm still doing like 'cause
Alden,
my sheet won't load.
you are very familiar with the necromancer.
Ah, fuck you.
Yeah, no shit.
Per usual.
Intimately, even.
Intimately, one might say.
Yeah, we did do some funky shit, but that was back in my old days.
Yeah. So
I'm
you
a
see,
changed
Yeah,
man.
because you've
Formed
changed
now.
so much.
I am.
He's
I'm
born again.
reformed.
so you see signs of necrotic marching. Not necrotic marching. Like footprints. Or rather, signs of not footprints. I keep thinking we're above ground. You see, almost like bones, withered remains, kind of crumpled and destroyed, left strewn on the ground.
These are the signs of a necromancer.
And they seem to be coming from the north up here.
Okay.
I will note, you see off in the far distance, there seems to be some kind of deep fog.
Oh.
That's all you can tell with your survival. Same thing goes to you guys. You guys were all able to tell this information.
Don't go there.
How deep? How deep is this fog?
You wouldn't be able to see through it.
Like deep?
It's about like 300 feet away, or like a mile away. It's kind of just like. Oh, well, it's
You're
dark.
talking about the one to the right, not to the left, right?
Or
both?
no, there seems to be some kind of fog that intersects the path up here.
Oh.
Okay.
Well-
Fog that we can't see through.
It's not like we have many options.
Yep.
Is there any clear way around this, or does this seem to be the main path and one of the only?
Also, did we run past Jakul and
We're going the other
And
They're
direction, right?
like an hour ahead of you, man.
hour?
You guys take a short rest.
No, I asked if this talking could have counted as a short rest,
Oh.
and you said yes after that, so you might have misinterpreted.
I did misinterpret that.
Just let me
In
know
that
what
scenario-
the continuity then.
Yeah, in that situation, if you were taking a short rest during the talk and that was a short rest, then yeah, you would see that. Okay, Grykov, you have dark vision. You can
I
see
do.
the
Hey, I do too.
120 feet.
This is where I keep my
Thank
dark
you.
vision. If I had it.
If I had some. You see in the far distance, almost just entering the fog, some kind of faint movement.
Oh my god.
Both of
I
you.
do not believe we are alone here in this fog. I know we're not in it yet. We're not. It's not. We're approaching it. But are we sure this is a good idea to travel through fog?
I mean, we've already sort of entered this channel, right? A little bit.
Yeah.
I say, well, if we don't want those, we don't want the men catching up to us. I don't know if we have another choice. I can't say I'm happy about traversing the fog either. But I
Well, it's
certainly
better than
don't
the
want to be.
alternative we know is behind us.
To answer your question, Grykov, about any other entrances or exits
Okay.
or other pathways, rather, you don't really see anything. It seems to be like this large cavernous room. There might be like a divot to the right or the left. You know that you're close to the entrance of Temer. You could go to Temer.
Isn't Temer the opposite way?
Yeah, it's south.
Maybe like down southeast, but it's one of the only places we know that's near. Yeah, I would sit him. Well, let's try our luck in this fog. But be known, I do not think we are alone in this fog. I believe I saw some sort of movement in there. So we should take caution.
Of course, take caution.
Yes,
don't
many
know
caution.
What kind of things could be lurking there? Be it some kind of scouts for the necromancer left behind, or anything else.
Some sort of beast left to kill anyone who come. You never know; it could be anything. But are we ready to go to travel through?
I think we are.
Then yes. Then
We
yes.
should not
let's
waste
go.
any more time.
Yes. We'll head towards the foggy fog.
Photo finish as we
Okay.
run into the smoke.
Yeah, sure enough. You begin heading in that direction. Now as you enter through the fog, could everybody here make me a survival check to try to stay together? As this fog is very
Sure.
thick, and you wouldn't be able to see maybe 10 feet in front of you.
Alrighty. I trust ya.
Alrighty.
Why do I keep closing my character sheet? I gotta stop that.
Yes, it is me. It is man who is druid. I am in tune with nature, but survival, no, not very much. Not very much so at all.
So for some reason, the guy with +8 to survive.
He's rolling the low.
Yeah,
System.
what the fuck is that?
All right, wait. I want everyone. Can both of you? This isn't a real check. Can both of you do a nature check? I just
Sure.
need to check.
I just
there's
need
no
to
way.
know if I'm.
Okay, well, still up there.
Yeah.
Okay. I rolled not too bad. That
Why am I rolling that well right now?
I know you're rolling very well. Yeah, whatever. Regardless, just luck.
Were the nature checks for the fog?
No. It was for
No.
shits
Oh,
and
just for
giggles.
shits and giggles. Okay.
Giggles and
Let's
shits.
see. Alden, you were the only one that was able to stay on course and make sure you don't stray away from the path. You're able to make sure that you're still following the elements of necromancy
Is there a
left
way I
over
can
on the
like
ground.
corral everybody along with me, or are they just gonna get lost?
Is there a way I can stick with the party? Yeah.
Hello, yes, I am walking through fog. Where have my companions gone? Hello.
Hello, I am
Try
underwater.
and stick together!
You
Yeah.
wonder what?
No, Alden has a
Lisa.
good perception, and he says, guys, you know, and he tries to corral you. If you choose to do so, Alden.
It is.
He
It is
is
this.
given the option.
Man, you're not
I have
my
a pretty good
babysitter.
perception too.
Guys.
Yeah, but you don't have devil sight.
True.
But it's- But I have dark vision.
Doesn't matter.
It's not devil's sight.
It's fog.
Well, you're poopy.
Hey,
Um,
you don't put that
Does
around.
Devil Sight help with fog?
You have true
It's
sight
used in
for 120
magical-
feet. It's not just dark vision.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is.
It's
I thought it was just
Um,
through magical and non-magical, not true sight.
Well, it's not true sight.
Yeah, it's just through magical and non-magical darkness.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait. So you can't even.
Let's go.
Oh, so you can't see through the fog. Never mind.
Yeah. Oh no, no, hang on. It's not that.
20,
Oh, wait,
22.
is it?
I mean,
You're
I'm sure
thinking
it
of-
might
you're
help a
thinking of
little.
this. You're thinking of the ghostly gaze,
Ah.
Which
which
he also
is-
has.
which gives me true sight for like 30. What is it? 1 minute, not 30 minutes.
You could use that to to keep
To
us
help
together.
navigate.
For a minute.
Yeah, I know, but like you notice someone's gone, boom, true sight, get them back.
It's once per short rest.
Have you used it?
No. Was anyone lost?
Parker.
Huh?
Parker's lost. Grykoth, I
Yeah.
thought.
Grykoth
Sorry, I
is
am.
lost, I would say.
Grykoth
Grykoth begins
is
to wander
very
off the
lost.
path.
Begins to.
Yeah.
Hello, I am walking away.
With my intuition, would I guess that he is within 30 feet of me?
I would say yes, he is.
All right. I will
Send her.
invoke my ghostly gaze power.
Wow.
My eyes kind of like gloss over like a solid black. And I
Cute.
look through all the fog, try to find him.
Okay. You begin to see him instantly. He seems to be. He spotted a mushroom on the ground.
Oh my
Cause
God.
curiosity.
Oh, this one
You
is.
see him
Ooh,
pluck
I
it?
have-
Grykoth,
been
Grykoth,
several-
no, Grykoth, no.
Wait, why would I not?
Look
We
at them
need to get out
excellent
of here.
Mycelium.
But it has been several months since I have seen one like
All right,
this.
all
He's
right, then
lonely,
grab the
okay? He
mushroom
needs a
and
little
let's go.
fun.
Oh, here is another one. I am.
No,
No,
You will
Grykoth,
see
no, no, no,
plenty.
no,
You will
no,
see
you
plenty of
must leave
mushrooms
it
on the
alone.
way there. Let's go.
Yes, it will be much better once we get there in person, and then I can pick all mushrooms I want. You are right. You are right. I will put this
Exactly.
one in jar, and I will ignore all future mushrooms on this adventure, including that very pretty one right there. I will not be thinking of that one.
Well, you can pick up more
Goes
when
over
we
and
get
picks
out,
it
when we get out
up.
of this dastardly fog.
Oh, it's destiny.
Oh yes, fog.
Where the fuck is my shit stick?
Crow and Antonio, as you're walking through, you swear you see the outline of
Yo, mama.
some gate.
Come.
The cum gambit.
Fuck.
Seems to be a small gate, broken down at this point. Looks like, faintly you can see. But a gate.
I inspect said gate.
Is it
Is there
familiar?
any? Yeah.
Does not
is
look
it
familiar.
Like
Is it like
Earplanes.
familiar in a weird way?
what kind of gate is it? Is it like wood gate?
Like
It looks to be
iron?
a stone gate.
Metal?
Not metal.
It's just a gate.
Almost pushed over, collapsed, like it's been destroyed.
Any
Excuse me.
symbols, words
Bless you.
around?
Thank you.
Any what?
Any symbols, words?
No words, no symbols. You do see some, looks to be some black, almost
Goop.
arcane blast spots on this this gate. The path goes on for a bit in that direction. It looks to be its own thing.
We could use some wheel and woe, am I right?
Preach.
Could you?
Augury be like,
I mean, would I see it?
All Krell and Antonio
Yeah,
see
yeah,
it.
I
You
wouldn't have seen
could be called your attention to.
Yes.
That's up to Krell and Antonio.
I was gonna say.
Guys,
Keep the
we
fit.
we found a gate.
So we need to get the hell out of here.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is there? I mean, I'll like look. I'll walk over to the gate quickly, and I'll just like peer over. Do I see anything behind it of interest?
You see a path that extends on for a bit. You can't see more than maybe 10 feet in front of you, so you really don't know.
No signs of like recent travel over it or anything. Certainly not.
There
an
are signs
undead
of
army.
definitely travel, but you're not sure how recent.
I can't believe you separated us from our
there are-
minions.
There are signs of necromancy.
Hmm.
I think this might be the way we need to go, and if the pursuers come this far, I'm sure they won't want to deal with the necromancer.
So this is the way we need to go then.
It's possible.
Hopefully.
This gate.
Seems like it.
Only one way to
All
find
right,
out.
what are we doing waiting around?
All right,
Waiting for you to get over to the gate with Greg.
I'll climb over.
Okay.
Into gate.
The mist
I get over. Yeah.
goes on as you don't have to climb over. You can just walk right through, actually, over some of the broken
Oh.
stone on the by your feet.
I walk right through.
Yeah, and you do so, and after a couple, maybe
Actually, I
30
climb
feet,
over anyways.
30 feet down the tunnel, your vision begins clear, and you see used to be a house. Oops. You see a house. You see like there's a bridge that goes over you as you're traveling through. You see many undead littering this path in front of you. You don't hear anything.
I look around and it's like, any chance you think the Dragonborns are coming?
Not likely.
I'm pretty sure the Dragonborns went with
Oh, they left beforehand?
Lore and Dracul. Yeah.
Wait, why would they? Weren't we supposed to go with them to fight the Necromancer?
Yeah, wait.
They said they were going to the north to the temple. They said one or the other. They said
No,
you guys
Oh, I thought the whole
Wait, what the
reason.
fuck?
My whole argument was that if they were helping us, then we would have more people.
Yeah. Wait.
That like we were all. I feel like we were all under that assumption.
That's why I was under that assumption.
Otherwise, I don't
that
think
is
Krell
also
would
what
have
I
can't
thought.
come.
I would not have come. I would not have gone.
If I had
actually.
known
I don't
it
know
was
about
just me
Krakow.
and Antonio, I
Bullshit.
wouldn't have gone.
Like the whole reason I switched was because I thought we would have assistance on this.
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean, I
boy.
was under that impression.
Because
too.
if they're not with us and we
Oh.
don't
That's
think
what
they're
I'd
coming,
assume,
then
but
we're
I was
just not
gonna
gonna go
go that
down
way
this
anyway.
path. We're just gonna run, I guess. Cause
Wow, that's a lot to backtrack if I do that. Wow, that is a major.
Because they were talking about going after the
take your
Necromancer the
time.
whole
Take your time. I want to make sure we get this
They
right.
no, they said specifically they were heading northward to the temple, but they said the necromancer must be dealt with. So they either asked if
Yeah.
you could do so, or if that was of your interest,
At which
or if
point,
you would take up their quest to go northward to inspect this temple.
I asked them, should we not fight them together? And then we had this whole
I don't
multiple
think they ever
times.
agreed to fighting them
Multiple
together.
times we
Yeah.
mentioned it.
I
Maybe you didn't, but like, I mean, clearly there were multiple people under the assumption, so I can't be completely wrong.
Yeah, I thought it was just me and Jakul going north, to be honest.
That's also how I pictured
I
it.
even narrated the Dragonborn leaving with them, so
Yes,
I
you
thought it was
did.
very.
Did
But
you?
I thought that was he did. No, I remember that. But I thought I didn't know you meant literally like with us. I thought they were just like
Yeah. Also, we didn't think they were leaving
I
with
don't know.
them because we
I don't know.
didn't think they had
Whatever.
like left more than like 30 seconds before, because we thought we had short rested beforehand.
Nah, I thought you guys took a short rest between.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh god, I am mindfucked. I don't know what I should do here.
Yeah.
Oh.
I am major confusion, and now I'm like, now I don't want to fight Necromancer. This is
No
fun.
time to run.
So
Time to
if we
track
could-
down Lore and Dracul.
let me just try to see if I can piece together what story happened along here. Okay.
What if
Sure.
the Dragonborn Knights left just before the rest of the group did, like to go fight the Necromancer, but they, left before the party did, and they're trying to catch up?
well, like I imagine they if they left, it would be because like the guy had business with me or something.
How I was imagining this was both groups had about equal power altogether, right? So their group of 4 and your group of 6, right? So it was one or the other. Your whole group goes one way, or their group goes the other way.
Okay.
But then there was this weird split. Where Lore and Dracul split off and went northward. God
Yeah,
damn it.
they were basically saying the entire time that the only that they would only go to fight the Necromancer
If the Dragonborns were helping.
if the people went. That was the whole reason for the rift, basically.
Because otherwise, I think it would just be Antonio. With
You think
the
it would just be
Dragonborns.
Antonio with the Dragon Knights, Dragonborn?
Yeah, if
Okay.
they had not, and because then they would go fight the Necromancer, and with Antonio, and then our group would do whatever the fuck they want.
I mean, I
Okay.
feel like it shouldn't matter where people decide to go. It's
Right, but we
all-
need to know for continuity.
Yeah, Krell would not have swapped though. Like actually.
Well, no. Okay, that's just further confusing it because you're saying Antonio would have been the only one to go with the Dragonborns, but in this instance, if the Dragonborns were going, then the other people would have gone as well.
What do you mean?
So that does like you're
Oh.
saying that Antonio would have been the only one to go with the Dragonborn, but if the Dragonborn are going, then everyone else would have been with Antonio because that's the impression that everyone was going under already. So that's just confusing it. It's
Yeah, you're right.
it's
That is
literally-
flawed on
yeah.
my part.
It's just I mean, I think what Graham said makes a lot of sense. Just have them have left before the other group. But I mean,
Okay.
No, because then
Unless there's a
Krell wouldn't
problem-
have
unless-
joined. But
well,
You're
well,
going
no,
to catch up with the Dragonborns, so you're going to fight with them, but they've left already.
I mean,
okay, yeah, that's
as
fine.
long as they're gonna fight with them, I thought Matt would be okay with that. I don't know though. If that
But then we
changes
should
anything,
run
really.
into them at some point here.
Yeah, well, in the mist.
But they're about the same amount of time that we
They
left
could
ahead
be
of you.
just on the other side of the mist. I don't fucking know.
It would be very weird if, I mean, I don't know. To me, it'd be very weird if they just got lost.
Just gonna re-zero that shit. There's a big whale out there.
Unless me
God.
and Dracul going to this temple alone is for some reason an issue.
Because, like, if I know they're on the same objective of us, I'm just going to cast Sending and try and find them.
I just don't know what the problem with just me and Dracul going and then having everyone else go deal with the Necro. Is
That's
that
what
a
I thought we were
problem?
doing originally.
Is that
Yeah,
like
that's
a
right.
problem?
That is not what I had in
narratively?
my head, and that really wouldn't make sense from what I know.
Oops.
Hmm.
Huh. How do you want to do?
I mean, I'm, like...
I have no fucking clue.
Okay, so
I'll be honest.
Oh no.
I mean...
That is the worst continuity error I've ever come across. Continuity error.
Give
You're
us
welcome.
helpers, give us helpers.
Because they would have like said that you need all 6 of you if you wish to go north. It is dangerous out there.
Or to fight the
That's what they
Necromancer,
would've-
you mean?
To go to the temple, if you were to go that direction.
Oh.
But 2 of us did go that direction.
But I thought the Dragonborn went with you.
Oh. Ah. Got it. I
Bruh.
don't know, man. It sounds like it should be in.
I
don't know.
definitely think that the Dragonborn... Continuity fix. Dragonborns did say they were going to help us. And then we're all together right now.
Continuity fix, the Dragonborns were all in our heads.
And we get 4 super powerful helpers to help us fight the Necromancer. The best possible chance.
Just the fact that I'm pretty sure John doesn't want me and Dracul going to this temple by ourselves. But I
Let's say
mean,
this: like we go up
Right-
north and we have to
retcon.
like train
Krell
and
I don't
prepare to
swap.
get in the actual temple.
Yeah, I don't really know. It's
I
like
think
maybe
the 2
we
of you
found out
alone to
later.
the north would be very dangerous.
Retcon, Krell didn't go
I mean, I
north.
wasn't.
Well, maybe we
planning
can
on-
like figure out
okay.
that maybe it's too much for just the 2 of us to take on.
Well,
so
I
we have
guess
to,
they
like,
die.
train a good
This
force.
is what I was gonna say from a DM perspective. I probably would have just, like, if the party split was the way it was, like, I would just hop on a different character. Like, I know it.
Like maybe they meet up with people along the way over there.
You can just tell me what happens roughly. I don't know. Like, I wasn't expecting you to actually narrate. Like,
Maybe because they
what was
want to go
going
north
between
on their
Dracul and
own,
Lore.
they go and
Yeah.
find a party
I
to go with.
was going
Yeah,
to
that's what
focus
I'm
on
saying.
this group. I was going to focus on this group because I was going to just do the majority. I guess I decided on my split. So I was going to have
Yeah.
the 4 of you guys and then Graham and
John.
Harry make new characters.
I think that still makes sense because, like, if... Well, I mean,
I was like, I figured
assuming-
we'd still make new characters for this new escapade, but like maybe
So-
we'd come back to it in the future.
So John, assuming that, I know this sounds weird, but let's say the Dragonborn did decide to come with us, right? And then, or whatever. But so that makes sense why Harry and Dracul would want to go in their own direction, and we would want to go in ours with Krell and Olden, right? Well,
Okay.
at that point, then you just say, oh, well, these two guys, like they went to go find a party to traverse north with because they knew they wouldn't be strong enough on their own. Maybe they went to Duxon to recruit people, or something, or or Temer even. And that's why we didn't run into them going north, is because they went south. That makes a little sense. Like, I don't know if it's the perfect solution, but you see what I'm trying to say.
Here's what I'll do. I'll just go with what you guys believe with the Dragonborn going with you. Dracul and Lore went north by themselves. That's just for my sanity. So the Dragonborn are with you. That's what we'll do.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, just for my opinion on it is, like, if they could have gone either direction, it shouldn't matter which direction they went. Realistically, like,
Wait,
it
who?
shouldn't be that big of the Dragonborn. If it doesn't matter if they went to fight the Necro or to the temple, I feel like just switching which one they're going to isn't a big retcon. I mean, obviously they might not have let us go by ourselves, but I mean, they seem to think both options were equally, important. So yeah, it shouldn't matter.
Okay, then they would have made you the offer that should they take care of this necromancer business soon, that they would try to join you.
So they can try and like double prioritize, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
Is that
Okay?
cool?
Yeah, that's what we'll do. So Shamash, Torin, Valmorum, and Rogar are with you guys then. So there's 8 of you.
Okay.
This
I think
necromancer's
this
about to get
is-
his cheeks clapped.
I think this is the path, everyone. As I look standing over an undead body or something.
Yeah, it's just a corpse on the ground.
Your intuition never ceases to amaze me.
I give you a cordial bow. Then I cry because my dad died. Anyways,
My dad is dead.
See, my dad always used to say that to me.
You see Rogar bend down on the ground and pick apart looks to be some bones on the ground.
No. This attack happened a week ago.
You are able to tell?
They're more adept than us. I mean, they are more adept than us.
There we go.
This is just a farmhouse.
Sounds like bad news. Let's keep moving then. Alright, not this way then. We keep going north.
Okay. All right. You guys keep.
Y'all are
heading
going north now? Wait a minute.
We've always been
That's
north
what
this time.
That was not the move.
I had a fucking map too. I didn't even have it uploaded. I thought, if I'm being honest, thought this would go way differently. So sorry.
Yeah.
It happens.
Realistically, if we were both going north, also because we were not leaving at significantly different times, we technically, I'm not gonna fuck around with this, but just saying that we technically would have traveled north until we needed to split up together.
Right.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
But I think by the time the session is over, that split will have happened, so
Mhm.
doesn't really matter.
Aha, aha.
Anyway.
Gosh, that is crazy.
Aha.
Just for my
Aha.
normal sanity, this is the house you saw.
Oh.
And skip. Back to the map, back to the stream. You guys begin walking northward.
Mhm.
Through the fog once again, and you start traversing past what looks to be some kind of moss.
Interesting.
It seems to be covering the ground. This green texture, fluffy looking, as it covers all the rocks on the ground. Looks to be on stalactites rising up, almost like a moss forest.
Can I inspect some of the plant?
Right.
Sure.
Let's see if they're magical in some way, or if it's something I'm familiar with. What would this be? God.
Maybe a nature check.
A nature check.
Ah.
He checks the nature.
I checked the fuck out of that nature.
Nature doesn't
I'll
notice.
be right back. Let me get some water.
Okay.
Okay.
Nature check.
Water.
Also, my
26.
internet's gonna freak me out.
Rykov,
15.
you've been in this direction before.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll be right back.
All right, you've been in this direction before. This is near Fenstone. There were these moss forests when you went here previously. You don't remember it being as foggy though. As you reach down to touch it, it's fluffy, and you remember that snakes would like to traverse through this moss forest very much. It seems to be a very favorite habitat of theirs.
Okay.
As you saw many little garden snakes kind of slithering through.
Okay.
But yeah.
I've mentioned to everyone. Yes, this place is familiar. I hope you all are fan of snakes. There are
What?
several here.
What?
Do not worry, they are mostly little ones. I do not believe they will bring anyone harm. But if you are squeamish, I suggest you stand behind us.
See, I will defer to you in this moment.
I guess we'll continue walking forward through the fog, stepping
Okay.
on the nice, soft, and squishy moss. Moss.
Okay. As you begin traveling forward, the moss grows thicker and thicker.
Moss
And you
grows
see
fat on a rolling stone.
many more stalactites rise up and stalagmites. Sorry. Rise up and peeking through, making little columns of moss as you're walking by.
Mhm.
You begin to see faint light.
Hold on, I'm about to shit myself.
You
I mean,
don't.
you can continue. You can continue.
On the
I'm just
ground
saying I'll be-
where you're walking, you've lost track of the necromancer and any signs of necromancy on the ground. It just disappeared.
Us. Well, maybe we lost them, or they like TP'd out or something. I guess I'll defer to everyone else and say, do you think we lost the track, or did it just stop cold?
Is this the track of the necromancy or the track
Yeah,
of the
the necromancy.
Path? Okay. I'd like to look around and see if there's any other trail of necromancy bits.
Like if we
Sure.
backtrack like a minute or something, can we?
Yeah, make me a survival check on doing
Okay.
so.
Just Grydcall, just me.
Yo, mama.
I-
Just Greg Kopp.
I am back, but my internet's being kind of wonky, so I might
worries.
cut out for a little bit and
Walk
miss
With the
something.
survival of 22, you're able to backtrack successfully and
Cole,
find
mute the
once again
videos.
the path of necromancy, leading you
Save your
to
bandwidth.
further to the right away
Okay.
from Fenstone.
Okay.
As you begin walking in that direction, at this point, 4 hours have gone by. Rocks kind of changing color now to more of a red on the left, and on the right, still the gray black stone that you've begun to get used to. Water dripping from the ceiling occasionally as you're walking by. You see a destroyed, shambled town of maybe they're shacks? You're not sure.
Huh.
Looks to be little stone buildings. Very
Where are we
primitive.
on the map?
You are, if you're looking at the Roll20, right here.
Oh.
Hmm.
Right there. Huh.
And does there not seem to be any kind of sign of people being there?
There might have been once.
Not anymore.
What is-
Doesn't look like it.
I
Perceive?
investigate. No. I
Sure.
Yeah, I'd like to actually perceive too. Yeah. Has the fog cleared or no?
The fog is, at this point, cleared. Correct.
15.
15. You catch the glimpse of movement over there. It's about 120 feet away. It's off the path.
Yeah,
It seems to be nestled onto looks to be some kind of tunnel or cavern opening that goes upwards. It slants upwards. So it seems to be at a base of something.
Okay.
Hmm.
But I can't discern anything about them.
You see that it's larger than you, but you can't really make out the exact details of it. You know that the buildings are primitive looking, stone thrown about. You see thrown together axes,
Is it a bear?
battle axes, shields, maybe a couple of short swords. You kind of recognize the craftsmanship. Looked very similar to the orcs that attacked in Temer.
So this could be an orc.
Yeah, this could be like an orc village. Or an orc.
Is this creature that I see approximately orc shaped and sized?
Or is it humanoid?
I would say so.
Okay.
Hmm.
Is there
Just
an
be
orc?
like, a friend.
Friend. You prepare for all
Grell, you're just chilling
the
with us?
contingencies?
Well, it seems you were right. We are not alone out here. And we are accompanied by orcs.
But you said the path of necromancy leads that way, John?
The path of necromancy leads past that town, but it looks like they definitely made a stop there.
Maybe we should just quietly try to move past it. See?
I agree. Doesn't seem like something we need to be concerning ourselves with at the moment.
Alright, John, we try and quietly move past him.
Okay.
Mhm.
He is 120 feet away. It's not that it's not gonna be that
Yeah,
hard.
like we could take like a.
You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna end the
What?
session here.
Okay.
Excuse me.
In the mist.
I understand we kind of took it
Oh yeah,
Way
like
out of left
like
field.
a way left
A
field.
nosedive.
Are kind of.
well, John, that is completely understandable.
I want my magic spells.
Why is not something I thought would happen. That is weird.
Does it change a lot?
Yeah.
Does It's a good thing we have our reliable buddy old pals Lord Syciel and Jakul to take care of the temple for us while we go fight the necromancer.
True.
I'll have to run a one shot with you guys or something.
If you think that's the best way to handle that, that makes sense.
Just a one off.
That is funny.
I would kind of like that just for the sake of
Yeah, take your
The
time to figure shit
continuity.
out. That totally makes sense. To
for
me.
the sake of like them doing their thing and us like not having context for that until we learn about it in character. That's always kind of fun.
God. Holy shit. Yeah, I'll have to.
Holy shit.
I belong to
Retards, a bunch of retarded
Jack,
voices coming out of the mist.
John.
Bro, I gotta be there. Look at the shoes. Look at the chain.
You walk out of the mist.
John, I wasn't even like thinking of it like this, but I totally pulled like a Jack on you.
With what? The allies?
Yeah.
I'm dripping.
I wasn't.
chain.
I wasn't gonna have them go with you.
Yeah, but yeah.
Let me beat them Doonies down.
But I don't think Krell and Olden would have wanted to go without them.
That shouldn't affect your decision.
It affected my decision because I'm not going to go fight the Necromancer alone. Well, maybe I would have. Maybe I'm just crazy enough, but it should definitely have affected our decision. Because, like, I don't think Antonio could even think of the idea, I don't think Antonio could even imagine going to fight a Necromancer alone. He wouldn't know what to do in that point. He'd probably just like jump into the abyss. His church turned on him, his dad's dead. What does Antonio
feels like
do?
he should like actually, be going out to fight the necromancer, but he wouldn't go do it with one other person.
The moment there was a split in the party and it was like a one or the other thing, I think it it should have been like, wait, what's going on here? Because it was either John makes me and Jakul go with you, or like we either all stay together, or
Yeah, I mean the way you're
don't
saying it, John, it's like both decisions required us to be at full power. So like either way, the way it originally happened, there was no way that we were gonna do based on the original terms unless the entire party went one direction or the other, which didn't end up happening. And so
yeah, which I split off from pretty early on.
But like at that
And the
point,
moment
maybe
I
we
did,
say
that's when it got confusing.
at that point, maybe the argument should have been like, oh, well, we can defeat the Necromancer if we go to the temple or something like that. And then Antonio would be like, okay, I will accompany you to the temple, and then we can go to kill the Necromancer or something. But that didn't happen.
Yeah, I didn't want to like just shove shit in there just to railroad. I kind of just wanted that to be a character decision. I didn't think that would be a good idea.
Well,
Yeah, I mean,
it's fine,
you
but the
don't have
problem...
to.
You don't have to, but the problem is you set it up in a way where we need our full strength to pick either decision.
I mean, like, okay, but like, consider the
It's
following:
not a problem.
you go there
I
as
think
like a
it is.
fractured group, but then the players rejoin as new characters, and it's fine.
Yeah, it's not a problem. You can it's just not what he expected.
Right,
You
but
can
we
just
can't... In
change.
character, that's not how that works. That's metagaming.
What?
What do you mean?
I
Graham,
think
your,
the opposite of
your
metagame,
argument is
that's epic.
metagaming. You say, like, if we don't have the... like, if you say, oh, well, our new characters will just join. Well, our characters don't know that. We wouldn't take on a risk with that in mind because that doesn't make sense.
Well, right, but you guys are under the assumption that okay, something's got to be done, and you thought you were going with the Dragonborn.
Okay.
Well, yes, but we're saying
Then
that
I will
if it was as if John set it up where we
Because
don't
I
get
thought the
to go with
Dragonborn were
Dragonborns.
like guiding you, because they just told you like ambiguously north. So in hindsight, the one thing I will retcon is Project Individuality would have gone with you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was confused.
So
why
you're
I
saying
wanted
now
to
the
come with us.
Dragonborn don't come with us, but Project Individuality
The Dragon,
does.
no. I'm saying that come with Lore and Dracul.
Oh,
Dragonborn with you
okay.
guys.
But the Dragonborns are with us still.
Yes.
Makes sense to me. It
That
doesn't
makes
sound
sense.
like a. I mean, obviously, I don't know the narrative, but it doesn't sound like a problem. It sounds like something that could just
Yeah.
be.
Yeah,
Easily
I liked Harry's
modified, I don't
argument where
know.
it's like, well, I mean, obviously we don't know everything, but from our perspective, it's like, well, why wouldn't like it be fine for the Dragonborn to come with us and then go to the temple after, or something?
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll just see how it plays out.
I guess so.
Yeah, if you need something specific from us, like one-off sessions with just some of us, just let us know.
Okay.
Do you want me to get a new character ready?
Yes. You and Graham. I need you guys
Oh,
new characters
On
by.
it, baby.
Do you want
Will I
to
be able to-
skip session or are we?
Graham,
to
pick a
my desk by
character with
next Tuesday.
Fireball.
Wait, I'm sorry. Are these going to be temporary characters? Like
These are probably gonna be temporary characters. I mean, worst case scenario, I just make them NPCs. It depends on if you guys want to keep playing, or if it makes sense narratively for Lord Draculdi to even come back to the group. You know. So
Okay, I have no problem bouncing around between characters.
obviously, make characters compelled to kill a necromancer.
Makes sense to me.
I'll make that his flaw. Is that he hates necromancy.
Terrified of necromancy.
My main.
You guys are going to kill a necromancer? I
Fuck
hate necromancers.
Dude, I fucking hate
Hate
necromancers.
necromancers.
Oh,
Man, fuck.
Killing necromancers
This
is
is
like
a
my
random
jam.
one-night adventurer just hanging out.
that's like totally violating your bodily human rights.
Is it Todd? Is
Just
Todd
bring
gonna
Todd
come
in.
back
Yeah,
to
it'll
this
be
campaign?
Todd.
Please.
Just
Oh
bring
my god,
Todd.
that'd be amazing.
No, I'm not gonna play
Aw.
That's right.
You gonna play fuck, what was his name?
I don't know what I'm gonna name.
Okay.
John, how do you
York.
feel about vampires?
No.
How do you feel about spider people?
If you wanna play the UA vampire, go ahead.
I'll be a
Okay, let me
drider.
look at it.
You'll be a drider?
Yep.
Oh. Right.
You did say
You'll
there were
see me
spiders.
up on the ceiling. You'll see me up on the ceiling, bruv.
Now you just need. No, remember in
See
John's
me up,
campaign.
mate.
Just remember, Harry, in John's
That's
campaign.
how we do it in Down Under.
Don't,
That's just how we do it down under.
now, Harry, don't forget to take a longbow or a gun and take the sharpshooter feat, and then also keep in mind in
yes.
John's campaign you get bonuses to accuracy for every 10 feet higher you are than the creature.
Hell yeah. Wait, really?
Yeah.
Is
I
this
just said you get a
divinity?
+1. I just said you get a +1 to hit if you have
What are
10
these
feet or above.
divinity mechanics in my Dungeons and Dragons
Wait,
system?
10 feet or above? Hang on.
So if you flew in the air 10 feet,
So you get a
and then
+1.
use your,
So sharpshooter's
I
really
prefer
only
that.
-4.
Hypothetically, Johnny, if I was
Hypothetically.
to be a
20 feet
be a
on command.
drider, and I started I was just carrying like cinder blocks, and I just like started dropping them on people. Would I just guarantee the hit because it's like really
It's plus
far
to
away?
hit. It's plus to hit.
Yeah, I mean,
It's +1 to hit.
or would it be a
Yeah, fucking
disadvantage?
That is
because
+1
it's
to hit.
outside of.
I don't
because
want to
it's
do that. Your character, you can't play a drider. What the fuck do you think I am?
You're right, but you
Alright,
can play a spider
so-
person.
I'm a guy with gravity boots, and I have a bag of cinder blocks.
Guys,
No.
guys, it's perfectly simple. We already have a character that can join us. Project the Guardian.
True.
I was already thinking about playing a robot, so
That would be
could
cool
just-
for our necromancer fight.
That'd be pretty cool for a necromancer fight.
That'd be pretty cool for a necromancer fight.
That'd be pretty cool
Being
for a
a robot
necromancer
Pretty
fight.
cool for a necromancer fight.
Assimilate.
That'd be pretty cool for a necromancer fight.
Yeah, you Project Assimilate and Project Guardian showing up
I'm-
for the necromancer.
I'm sorry
fight.
if this was tilting, John. I was,
the thing.
No, I'm just mad that the only reason I'm like frustrated is because of that whole like confusing part.
target acquired.
Realistically, I did not want you guys to have powerful dragonborn allies with you.
but that's exactly what I wanted.
But that's what we want.
John,
Yeah,
there's like
John,
you can figure out like a dozen ways to deal with that down the road. Just say,
Whoops.
"Oh, they're coming with you for now."
John, no, John doesn't like hearing that. Be careful.
looks like the
Why don't you go
the
suicide to the boss
necromancer-
again, Vance?
is gonna be dead.
Never again, Jen. Sorry, what'd you
Or
say?
he just nerfed them.
Or undead, perhaps.
What if he gains 4 Dragonborns?
Yeah, I mean, this is. You should see this as an absolute win for Varro.
Wait, no.
Hopefully, these characters weren't important in
Oh,
any way,
no.
shape, or form.
Yeah.
You're-
John,
You
just
really
start
did
playing the
seem
circus
to,
music.
You really did seem to lean into their names a little bit more this session. I don't know if I can remember them all.
Okay, well,
The
my
ones I pasted in the chat, those ones.
I'm gonna head out.
Bye, Gold.
Yes.
All right.
Hopefully.
I also have a bit of
Farewell,
homework I
Cole.
should do right now, so
You guys managed to
See you guys later.
dodge 2 combats. That's impressive.
nice.
I did use my channel divinity.
Continuity. All right, I will see you guys later.
Bye.
See ya.
Shamash, Rogar, and Torin.
Don't forget Valmorum.
Almorum, of course. How could I
Who?
forget?
Ah! Okay.
Good session, guys.
Vampires.
Good session.
We are probably not going to play next week, so you guys get 2 weeks to try to make a character. I got to figure out what I'm trying to do next week.
Okay.
Do you want to do a gap?
That's what I'm. That's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I'm saying.
That's what I said.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys should still come next week.
Fuck yeah.
I still get to come.
Dracul and I are gonna be
I get
talking
to
about
come.
some spicy in-character stuff.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
bonding, you know.
Because you're bonding.
That is crazy.
We're gonna be homosexual. I also have some lore stuff
Right.
that I want to talk to you. What this implies,
Yeah, for
Okay.
sure.
but
Yeah, it's like
I'm actually because retroactively. Okay, this is the thing. I think lore could have gone either direction, but I felt like I had already pushed his like backstory reasons aside quite a few times for the sake of sticking with the party, and when we're literally at a crossroads of whether or not we're gonna go a certain direction, and this seemed like the thing that he would want the most, you know, I just went with it. Because realistically, paladins should want to, you know, protect people, and like it's like, dude, I was looking at the Oath of Devotion, like tenets or whatever,
yeah.
and there's duty, and there's another one that's
Duty.
important.
You have duty.
It's
Just
duty
derail.
and
Doo-doo.
compassion. Compassion is aid others, protect the weak, and punish those who threaten them. So, like, literally, like, you know, killing the necromancer could fall under these categories, but with
but
lore
also it's-
specifically, yeah.
Do you
I
feel like
felt
you were
his
neglecting
personal-
duty though?
Yes, no, I mean, I felt like I was neglecting like 2 of the tenets probably.
Okay.
So that's the implications I was gonna talk about.
Serviceful. I think you're so
Which
much
this
better than
actually
us.
fits lore's narrative even better if this is what ends up happening. But
That is crazy.
So you guys just hated your characters that much, huh?
Oh, I love Dracul. But this
Just
fit
write them
his
off
story.
like that. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I'm so
Nah, I'm just
deeply
kidding.
attached.
Lord
I'm
Sicil!
kidding.
Law!
You know, I
Well-
picked his name based off how well it would roll off the tongue.
Yep.
That is so
Origi-
fun.
That's beautiful.
I had quite a few names lined up with. I was using Will actually as a rebound. I had a bunch of paladin names, and I was like running them by him. And he said he liked the lore. So we're
I
going
think
with that.
Clover's really good. I think it's memorable, you know?
Will. Yeah. There were a few, and I think they would have definitely changed the trajectory of the character. One of them was Hieronymus.
That's a good one.
Hippopotamus, the hippopotamus? I would have totally hit homebrewed a race for that one.
Hieronymus.
That's copyrighted. Trademarked.
What's Will's name on Discord?
You can use their name Hieronymus, but Hieronymus the hippopotamus is mine.
Got it. Cannon, what's Will's name on Discord?
Skyko.
Oh, right.
Skieko.
There he is.
But yeah, I'm watching.
Hieronymus, Cecil Cicel.
Cecil
Cecil.
Cecil.
There was Homer.
Cecil
My
Cecil.
name is Cecil Cecil.
I feel like you wouldn't have been able to say your name without laughing each time.
Cecil Cicel.
Cecil Cicel.
That's yours.
Cecil means blind, so that was why it was on the list.
Oh.
Homer, Ballador, Duncan, Leoric, Lauren Uther.
Where's Leia Fritch? Come on.
Come on.
Now, Leoric
Come
is...
on.
That's a motherfucking Diablo reference is what it is.
Oh. Leorio.
La Oreo.
Or like One
Actually,
Piece.
actually, he didn't pick lore at all. He said he gave me a top 3. He said Cecil, Hieronymus, and Ballador, is what he said.
And then you just thought of lore later.
Yeah, I just... Ballador is realistically a good one, too.
I like
Yep.
lore.
I like lore.
Thank you.
I like lore.
I changed my mind.
I
think it really
didn't
does
like
roll off
him.
the tongue.
I didn't like him before.
You didn't like the name or you didn't like the character?
No, it's making a joke. I didn't
Oh.
like him before. Now I do.
I've suddenly changed my mind. I have a change of heart.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some session prep. So sorry, guys.
No, it's alright. Don't apologize.
Dude, I thought literally, I like of all the things I prepared for, this was not one of them.
I mean, you could.
That's what
literally
you get
just-
for giving us free reign.
You could just keep it going in one direction if you want. I don't.
No.
Yeah.
I like the path. That's my philosophy, right? This is fine. It's just like I'm just trying to like think in my head like fuck. What do I do? You know?
Well, there's all the stuff that's bothering you that we don't know. So it doesn't matter if
Yeah.
we change to us.
True.
To us, it might matter to you.
Yeah. We'll see the
The only thing that matters
consequences.
to me is how fat my nuts are.
Hell
The
yeah.
fattest of nuts.
Maybe Dracul and Lore Sightsealed, the duo, can surprise me
With their huge cocks.
with their ginormous schlons.
Dude, I got that schmeat on me.
Gosh.
Ew.
Schmeat.
You know, schmeat is like an actual word.
Is it?
Yeah, it means it means like gross ass meat. You can like look up pictures of it.
If I look up schmeat and find pictures of
Get ready to-
penises, Harry, I'm gonna be very upset.
Get ready to
You
take
will
my
definitely
No,
find
schmeat.
it shouldn't. I mean, people might think it means